The goddess of magic is missing. Her champions banished. Trapped. Powerless. They must become worthy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Unbound! This is our 5th edition D&D campaign using adventures from Uncaged Anthology. Uncaged Anthology is a collection of myth and folklore themed modules that subvert tropes around mythological beings and monsters that are women. We are also featuring the Scholar class by Benjamin Huffman, both of which are available for purchase on the DM's Guild. Shout out to our Patreons. Without your support, the one-shots and marathons that we run on this channel would not be possible. If you're interested in more information about what the Patreons of this community get, wrong command, Patreon, you can find out more information by going to that link there. And also, we have a brand new YouTube channel. We'll be adding all of our Unbound games there shortly. If you want to keep up to date with all that stuff, the link is there in the chat. We would very much appreciate if you like and subscribe. I can't believe I have to say that now, but it would be really appreciated if y'all could support us there too. There are a couple of ways that you can interact with this game. There are a few things that you can do. You can redeem channel points for a free blessing to grant, which is an advantage die, which you can see on the chart here in the middle, signified by the little glowy stars, and you can also donate them to me as well. Every 10 retweets will set off a wild magic surge to a random player. We already hit our retweet goal already, and I have gone ahead and rolled everything, and, yeah. So, the Lady May, unfortunately, you are the target of this wild magic surge. I'm gonna go ahead and let you manifest when you want this to take place, but the effect that you have drawn is number 17, which translates to grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which the feathers explode out from your face. You did this, chat. Yep. So you can choose when you want that to happen. Hopefully it's a very dramatic moment. We'll see. Best beard, yes. If you'd like to add an element of fate, every $10 guarantees a drop from the deck of many things to the player of your choice. So I have been informed that I missed a draw last time. Samara.
Ooh.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Geek Dice, for that. All right, and we're gonna jump right in. And why don't you tell us about who you are, where we can find you, and who you're playing today. We'll start off with EJ.
Hi, I'm EJ, or that's one big game. I'm playing Adon tonight. I am a little Earth Genasi rogue artificer. And yeah, I am just looking forward to learning more things about the material realm and finding my goddess.
Excellent. Thank you. And next we have Dungeon Dame.
Hi, I'm Dungeon Dame. I am playing Alaris. She is a changeling not rogue, ball. Ranger. I did think about it while we leveled up, but no. Gloomstalker Ranger. She has a pet raccoon. Avalon, her favorite person to pick on, isn't gonna be here today, so sorry, Samara.
Love you, baby.
Thank you. Yes, unfortunately, Bravo will not be here today, but we'll be back here next week. You can check out Bravo at twitch.tv/themontyhall or on Twitter, BRRRRRAVO. That's 5 R's. We love Bravo and hope that she's doing all right. And we're going to go ahead and scoot on over to Giggly.
Hi guys, I'm Giggly. I play Samara. She is a tiefling cleric. She has a little pet fairy dragon. His name is Blueberry. And she likes to pick on Avalon and create chaos. But you know, when Avalon's gone, I guess Alaris and Samara just go at each other. Like the good old days.
The good old days.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Lady May.
Oh, that's me. I'm May. I can be found on the internets if you type in the Lady May, and it's MEA. But most often, I'm found here on Stella's channel, playing various one-shots, and tonight, playing Nell. And she's a halfling scholar, most notably a chef. She likes to cook and bake and preserve jams. And she used to have a key that she had eaten and had magical flowers in her hair, which are now gone. And she's just now got a new life to live.
Yep. A lot of things have happened to poor little Nell. Nell is no longer the sweet little, I mean, she's still sweet and little, but I mean, just a lot of things have happened to her. Definitely not the halfling you used to know, you know, kind of hitting, what do we call it, an emo phase? Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be fantastic. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So last we saw our divine champions, they were in a tower and they were seeking an audience with Calibor, Violet of the West, a mage from the Cardinal Court, responsible for the sort of magic that we have seen used to suspend the cradles back in the Moondoor, which are pretty much more or less preserving our very cursed friends and trying to find a way to restore them and make both of them work. We have gone to Calibor. Calibor has sent us on a quest and opened up a portal, and we have been yeeted into it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the draws. For Alaris. Okay, cool. I love it. Alaris.
Good luck.
We're gonna die.
Thanks, Lisa. Stop.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And thank you, Godfather Wraith, for the DM's pick. I'm not gonna say who this card's for.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna pick someone. Okay. Okay. Oh. That's not
It's Ruin
good.
and it's May. We're screwed.
Nose goes for that card. I don't want
So
it.
all the cards that we drew last time that haven't come into play, they were taken out of the deck. So the Ruin card is right here, and it's gonna come into effect at some point.
Whose
and
was that?
It's May's.
Oh, no.
Maze.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Maze.
It's May's. Yep.
Poor May.
Okay. Let me make a quick note here.
God, how many cards do we have? Like,
There's a lot of cards on my desk right now.
It's gonna be a busy game.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you so much, everybody. All right. We see a portal, everyone jumps through, and immediately you are all thrown into sand and darkness. Can I get dexterity saving throws from everybody?
Love that. Love it.
Oh. Well
Nice.
done, Prince.
Nice. Okay, Alaris
I
is
don't
the
love it.
only one that lands on their feet. Everybody else just tumbles into the sand. Tell me what this looks like as you are just completely wrenched out of this material plane and space and time and thrown into the desert at nighttime. We'll start off with Nell. What does this look like?
I imagine there's like some momentum and speed, and you just like see Nell essentially be yeeted from this portal and just like face plants into the stand, and when she puts her face up, she now suddenly has feathers. It's a luxurious beard.
Color are the feathers?
I imagine they're like peacock feathers. Very colorful, very
Ooh.
elegant, very full.
Very
About
full.
half of her length.
Oh my god, I love it. Great.
That's so cool.
What about a Dawn?
I imagine I land directly on top of someone. Sorry, Hilarious. Probably like step on their whatever as I try to get up. Give me a hand, please. Oh, I missed it. Another one. Just struggling, I guess, kicking up a cloud of dust.
Nice. Okay, Samara.
I imagine Samara probably just goes to take a confident step, and it's like when you think there's another step down, but you kind of just tumble and fall. She's gonna fall face forward.
You fall face forward into the sand, and the camera kind of focuses in on Samara. And Samara, as you kind of pick yourself up, what everybody else sees when they look at you, your eyes are glowing like moonlight. You have drawn the comet card last time.
Oh shit.
So what the comet card means is if you complete the next encounter by yourself, and we will be very lax and like flexible with what exactly that means, you just straight up level up on the spot.
That's so dope. Oh my
Hey, yo,
God.
what level am I at right now? 8? Come on, level 9.
You already
let's get up to
completed the
level
comic card
9.
once.
You did. Okay, so completing an encounter doesn't specifically mean violence is the only answer, just to let you know, okay? So that's something for you to keep in mind there. And Alaris, tell me how you expertly land on your feet.
Well, I think it makes sense for Alaris to not fall coming out of this, as she is the guardian of thresholds, and portals are kind of her thing. So she probably honestly is just like casually walking through, maybe like hands in her pockets as Adon was kind of stumbling
Help me
through
up.
and falling. She kind of just like misses her as she kind of trips and falls, maybe brushes her elbow, and then gives Adon like a yank up to her feet, to their feet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's better.
Dawn, when you get up, you feel like you had landed very hard on something. Something in one of your pockets has broken. And when you go to check, you see that you have drawn the Talons card. You immediately destroy one of your magic items.
Oh no.
Okay.
You get to choose which one.
Okay.
Now
well,
come back. Oh, do you want to
yeah.
choose now?
No, come back.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Alaris, since you are on your feet, guardian of thresholds, you don't get this sort of jarring experience of being snapped into another reality, and you are able to perceive the scene before you. You are the first one to recognize what is happening. And what you see is that you are in a sort of clearing. There are a number of cavernous walls that sort of wrap around this area that you're in. It's kind of circular and very wide and flat in shape. You see very distinctly the silhouette of a winged creature against the night sky. It is something dragon-like. It's kind of hard to make out the exact features of it right now because everything's moving really quickly. You can see and hear a roar as this creature swoops down and takes out a whole horse. And you see that there are some individuals. Oh, is that... Do you not see?
Very black.
Nope. Oh, God. Hold on. I'm a good DM. I know how my tools work, I promise. Ta-da! Alright. You see that this dragon-like creature has taken out this horse. There is a body on the ground not too far from it. You see that there is someone who is lightly armored attempting to spear the creature. And there is another human near a second horse who is trying to calm the horse down. You can see that there are wagons attached to the two horses. Can I get everyone to roll initiative, please?
Oh, damn.
That was quick.
They do be quick sometimes. Make sure you
I
select
like
your
that.
tokens.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot to select my token.
No, you're good. I can add you real quick. Shamara, do the order. What was your number, BB?
4.
Cool.
4.
Right. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah. You see there is combat right in front of you, and it seems like these individuals are trying to fight for their lives against this draconic creature. Top of the turn order, we have Nell with your feathery beard.
I don't remember eating anything. That's odd. That's very... She's gonna, like, just be rummaging in her knapsack, and she's gonna be grabbing a meat skewer.
Nice.
She's not gonna be walking yet.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. We see our dear Nell equip herself with a weapon. Did you want to hold any action or anything like that?
The off chance it comes in swoops near her, she'll go to stab for it, but that's about it.
Cool. Sounds good. Next, we have Adon.
I am going to call down my steel defender. So what you see is out of like Adon's tool belt is this little like metal spider coming out of their bag or whatever, and just, can I drag this onto the... I don't know how to put the token on the thing.
I have gone ahead and dragged it.
Oh, there it is. Okay, wonderful.
You should be able to control it now.
Okay, wonderful. And then its movement is my movement, so I will... 30? I will move it up here. And I will use my bonus action to tell it to take the, what's it called? Can I use my bonus action to tell it to hold its action?
I would say speaking out loud is a free action, so you can order it, no problem.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna order it to, what's it called? Just hit anything that gets close and is hostile towards it. And then I'm going to then bonus action insightful fighting this guy. So that's my insight into its deception.
Okay. Charisma. Rolled a 5.
Oh, dope. Does that beat a 22?
Absolutely not. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see that this creature, it has a very bulky form. It looks like it's quite nimble up in the air, but it looks like it would probably struggle on the ground, especially because it doesn't have any forearms. It has wings, and it has back hind legs, no forearms, so to speak. So it would be very slow if it were to be grounded.
Dope. And then, okay. I'm just going to hold an attack action as well. If it gets within 10 feet of me, I want to hit it with my thingy.
Okay. Sounds good. Alaris, it is now your turn.
I think Alaris is gonna move up. She doesn't like squishy Adon up there by themselves.
Oops.
Yeah. Squishy. She's going to move up close to the hex bug, pull her 2 swords out, and she's gonna hold her action as well until something comes close. Probably the wyvern, but anything hostile.
Okay.
Or, I mean, metagaming the wyvern, but whatever the heck that is.
Yeah, sounds good. And if anyone wants to roll like a nature check, I'll go ahead and let that go for free to see if you identify what creature this is.
Dope.
Just on sight.
On site.
On sight.
Hands on site.
On sight.
No.
Samara knows what this is.
Very smart. Sometimes.
So that's an 18 from Samara, 7 from Adon, 14 from Nell, and a 15 from Alaris. I'm going to say, Samara, you know that this is a wyvern. You know that they have a stinger tail, and it can be poisonous.
Sick.
Do you know that's very danger?
Big danger.
Big danger. And it's your turn now.
I think Samara is probably just gonna like double dash or most double dash all the way up here. What was it, like right here?
Yeah, sounds good.
What to do? What to do? My gosh, there's too many spells. There's so many. Oh my god. Someone send help, please.
You're fine. Take your time. As you decide that, you can see that the human here that's trying to calm this horse down, they are short and slight. You see that they have dark skin and hair and androgynous features. They have plain clothing, and you see very noticeably that there are a number of many pockets on their wardrobe.
Ooh.
And they look very, very nervous, and they say, please, save us.
Working on it.
I think I'm going to cast Calm Emotions.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Gosh. Here we go. So they need to make
Excellent.
what's it called? A charisma saving throw of 16.
Okay. It says, attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20-foot radius. Okay, so would you like to cast these on the 2 humans?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm
Yeah,
just gonna be like, stop fighting it. Just back away. Drop your weapons. It'll be okay. We'll take care of this.
okay, sounds good. All right. What is your DC?
The DC is 16.
16. Okay, they both fail. So which means your spell succeeds. You can choose one of the 2 following effects. You can suppress any effect of fright or charm. Alternatively, you can make it indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards.
Yeah, I'll just make it feel indifferent about the wyvern.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, as soon as you do that, tell me what this spell looks like as you cast it.
I would say this kind of just looks like as if kind of like I'm pushing a force field out for myself. It's not really tangible. It's more of translucent. And it's kind of just like I'm pushing it out towards everybody as I'm speaking.
Yeah, so this like very fine translucent wave just sort of worms out of you, and the 2 humans, they sort of blink and they calm down, and you can see that the one here to your right slowly begins to like lead the horse back and away, not panicked anymore. The horse is definitely still panicked, but they seem to have found some confidence, and this person here in front of you goes, okay. All
Strap your
right.
weapon. Drop
Just
your
immediately
weapon.
drops their spear.
Back away slowly. Don't show any threat.
And, let's see. Okay. You see the person begin to just retreat little by little. And the creature, its wings unfurl and sends sand just billowing out. It kicks up into your face, Samara, and it gets in your eyes and it causes you to cough. But it begins to gorge itself on this fallen horse, and it seems to disregard the human and the rest of you. This guy has backed up very slowly. And for now, combat is over.
Ooh.
And yeah, you level up.
Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm so excited, guys.
So you don't have to worry
Ow.
about all of that quite yet. We can take care of that during the break, unless you have something. But yeah. So tell me, what do you do as the creature just starts gorging itself on this very dead horse?
I think I would know Alaris. Alaris, can you talk to? What the fuck? What am I thinking? Alaris, you can talk to animals, right?
There can.
So I'd call her over for some assistance because I don't think tongues would work in this case.
Sorry, I'm just reading the spell up. I'll plop it
No,
in here.
you're fine. I'd be like, please, I need your help. Please.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
Okay, what do you want me to say to it, Samara?
DM, what is this the creature that we're looking for at the time? I do have that little piece of paper. Okay, cool.
So you do have the piece of paper that was taken from the wizard's tower. You know that you're looking for a firebird, which is supposed to resemble something close to a phoenix, which everybody has heard of before. This is definitely not it. This is perhaps just a wild creature that's very, very hungry and found a tasty, easy snack with slow-moving, noisy carts here in the middle of the desert.
Okay. Alaris, do you just want to like ask him or ask them if they know where we can find the phoenix?
I mean, I can try, but do you really think interrupting its dinner is a great idea?
I mean, I don't really know. Help.
I think perhaps we should leave it alone while it's feasting, but maybe we want to try and take these guys' comrade's body away so he doesn't also eat that.
Yeah. Sure, let's do it. Do you want to tell them that we're not gonna hurt them, or I don't know? Do you just want to go for it?
Yeah, I think Alaris will cast Speak with Animals, and she'll more or less say like, "Enjoy the meal. We're just gonna take our friend and go."
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and move your token to where you would stand as you cast this, and tell me what this spell looks like.
Oh, good, it is moving. She'd probably be really close to Samara here as she's casting it, and she will, like, very slowly be casting it and slowly kind of, like, walking away. Hands up, nothing on her sword, just... and what it looks like when she does this is kind of... You almost look like you see, like, fur and feathers just kind of floating around her, maybe little scales, just, like, bits of different animals that kind of float around her and sort of around whoever she's communicating with. So in this case, the wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just, very slowly be like, please, we don't mean any harm. We're just getting our comrade. Enjoy yourself. Nobody's going to hurt you.
Okay. So the only thing other people hear is just a deafening roar, and it seems to be amplified by this sort of canyon that you're in. It's very, very loud, and it just resonates for miles and miles. Valeris, you hear...
Give me my feast. It's mine. I've deserved this.
And you can see that it is trying to pull on the horse, which is still tethered to this wagon here.
Yeah, Valeris will... Yep. The feast is yours, and she'll just kind of maybe, I don't even know if the wyvern sees the person or if it's just kind of like paying attention to the horse in the wagon, and she'll like scoot around and just try and drag the person's body away a little bit, but very cautiously.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely able to do that. You more or less drag the body like to the other side here, and I'll say that you're like about here now. You see that the creature has dug these massive talons, could easily crush your head in one of these massive claws, just buried them into the horse, and it's trying to pull the horse away. You see the wings unfurl again, more dust and sand kicks up, but the cart is literally attached to it, and it can't seem to handle the whole weight. It's trying to take the horse away. Everybody can see this.
How is it tethered to the horse? Is it like, is there a leather strap? Is it a chain? Like, what is it?
So you see that there's a harness, and you see that there are leather straps that bind it into place.
I think Alaris will just take her sword, quickly swing to break the leather, holding the horse and the cart together.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you do this expertly, and then you see that the two of them, as they're freed, sort of, they just fly away. The camera pans over to Adon and Nell. What do we see? How do you perceive and react to this whole scene?
I'm trying to like clean, because when we hopped out of that portal, I like landed on my health potion or whatever, my potion of healing, and it broke all over my leg. So now it looks like I'm bleeding pretty bad. I'm just trying to clean that up. Oh, you ate a peacock? Where'd you get a peacock?
I don't remember having a snack.
I don't remember you eating a peacock either. I would have liked to try it, I think.
I guess something with the magic of the portal did this.
Do I have one? Okay, no.
No.
Does it hurt if I pull it? Kind of getting close, and I tug on a feather.
Oh,
okay.
It feels like a real beard.
Oh, well, I think it looks good.
Oh.
We'll have to. I'll take a look at this later. Is that okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. This is not blood. It's like
towel?
juice. Oh yeah. Oh, I would love one. Use your feather. I'll just walk over to Samara and Alaris while trying to wipe my pant, I guess.
Oh my god. Fantastic. Alright. All kind of like close distance here. And as you all get closer, the human that was trying to relax the other horse has managed to do so, and they begin to slowly approach you. Their hands are open. They're trying to look as non-threatening as possible. Please, allow me to say my thanks. I thought we were all doomed. The desert is very dangerous during the day, extreme heat, so we have to travel by night, but that's when all the other creatures come out, unfortunately.
What are you doing out here?
And you can see that they are really nervous, and they are like wringing their hands and pulling on their vest. They look over at the cart and then look back to you. Just taking some supplies into town. These are
Insight check.
absolutely anybody that wants to insight check can do that, no problem.
Dang, could this guy get any more shady? Wow.
I know everything.
Wow. Okay, that's a 22 from Adon, a crit at 28 from Samara, 21 from Nell, and 11 from Alaris.
Alaris is just happy to be there.
Like, I did my job. I spoke with the scary beast.
She's a little scared.
Alaris, you can definitely tell that this person's nervous, and I mean, it makes sense. There was a freaking wyvern here, you know, it's terrifying. That thing took the horse away, you know? But for everyone else, you can tell that this person just might be of a nervous disposition. They don't look like they're a soldier. They look very commonplace. And
not, like, smuggling anything?
You look over at the carts, and you can see just at a glance that it appears to be tailoring supplies. There are rolls of cloth. There are a number of crates that are closed. You can see painted onto the sides of both wagons, it says, the Aristo Cut Tailor Shop.
Aristo Cut Tailor Shop. Oh, yeah, I'm happy we saved you and everything, but I seem to have stained my very uncomfortable, very wet. I did spill a potion. Do you happen to have a change of pants that I can have?
You see a blush take their features. Ah, yes. Oh, how very fortuitous. My name is Hero Toporov. I am the owner of the Aristocut Tailor Shop. And they gesture over to the cart at their logo painted on the side. I would bid you welcome to my city. I can tailor you something fresh fit just for you. I unfortunately don't have any spares right now, but I can certainly, please allow me to say my thanks. One way or another. Come to my home. Let me service a meal for you.
Service a meal? Kind of look over at the others like, wow.
Are we far from the city, your town?
Not far. How? And then they look over to their companion. You see that this person has stopped and picked up their spear. They are definitely not a seasoned warrior either. You can see that the armor is like ill-fitted, but a little more prepared than Pero here. And they say, that way, about 2 hours, not too far.
That's 2 hours is pretty far.
Oh.
You guys wouldn't happen to know of the location of any sort of firebird around these parts, would you?
I'll hold up the picture of it.
As soon as you say that, Pero's eyes begin to glitter. And you can see that their ringing stops. And they look at both of you. They are doing the equivalent of rolling an insight check on all of you.
Do we pass?
Do we pass the test?
Are we lying?
What? You see, there's an instant look of recognition. But what do you have in mind for Firebird? I've heard they are very rare creatures.
Well, as you know, as you can see, I pull out like my little trinket. Like, I am an inventor, and the Firebird has some very interesting magics that I would love to take a closer look at. Especially, the feathers. I'm not gonna take the feathers, but I want to take a look at the feathers.
I see. Well, I do happen to know the location of one. However, it will be a little complicated for you to get to it. Please, join us. I'll tell you along the way. And you see that the hired help here is looking at this cart. Their hands are on their hips and they're like, how are we gonna move this without a horse?
I'll do it.
Oh my god.
Let me think of my spells.
Is this guy dead? The one that I carried?
Yeah, very
He's super
dead.
She's just gonna throw him onto the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything for this.
Can I carry the cart?
It looks like it's definitely laden with a lot of things, and now there's a person on it. It's gonna be very heavy.
Hilarious, help me.
Yeah, this will definitely be like a 2-person thing, and it's gonna be
Alaris
strenuous.
isn't strong. Alaris is dexterous. She's not strong.
Oh god.
I can kind of
Do we
push
have
from
anything?
the back, I guess.
Oh, damn it, I wish Avalon was here.
As you say that, you all look around, you're like, oh hey, Avalon isn't here. For some reason, Avalon must not have gone through the portal, but you do know that, oh, back at the tower, Aquila is there. So Avalon's probably okay.
Well, does anybody have anything to this?
Absolutely not. Oh, wait, that was the stupidest idea I've ever had. Unless...
I mean,
Oh,
I'm trying to carry the cart by myself, you know?
Wait, hold on. I need a...
Oh god.
There's like a limit as to what can fit in the bag of holding, right? I can't
Yes.
put everything in the cart in the bag of holding.
I think you can fit up to like
Up to
500
500
pounds.
pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll just start shoveling the stuff into the bag. I'm not stealing. I'm just wait, it's gonna be lighter this way. It's gonna be easier to take to the town. I'm not stealing it.
Do you put the body in the...
I put the body in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay. So as you're like about to do that, they are like, "Oh, please, no. We'll put them
You
on
want
the
to
other
keep this one out
cart."
here? Okay.
Yes, a little more respectful for the dead. So we'll
Oh,
put Thompson
forgot
over
about
here.
that. Respect. Okay,
Mara's actually
and I'll get back to
Forgot
putting
about
stuff in the.
So this cart's empty and just basically useless now. And you've solved the riddle of the cart problem. Awesome.
Put it in the bag of holding.
What is wrong with us?
All right, Samara, now you can pull the cart.
The cart.
Yeah, you can. I would appreciate it if we don't have to leave the cart here, but
No, I'll do it.
all right.
How heavy is the cart at this point?
At this point, it's going to not be heavy. Samara can
Okay,
definitely do
cool.
it by herself. Yeah, but it's going to be very taxing on you, but you can do it.
I give her guidance.
can do it. I give myself guidance.
Double guidance at stats.
Double guidance. All right. So the group of you begin to move like at the direction of the caravan here, and as you're walking, Harrow looks to the group of you and says, "So we're headed to the city of Krylo. Where are you from?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Simplest is Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Wow, you've come quite a way. Very, very to the west from here.
Yeah.
Is it? We kind of just, portal,
Laris just like looks down on her body really briefly.
Like, where are we?
Like, wait, what?
Yeah, so
Really?
if Waterdeep is like on your back, then I'd say like right above your belly button is where you're at now.
Wow.
What's the name of the city again?
It is called Krylo. Krylo.
Thank you.
So you've never been to Krylo before?
Nope.
Ooh.
Never needed to.
How do you feel about nobility?
Bad?
Can I
Are
try
they
and
hot?
can I try and see what they're insinuating? Is it
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
oh baby, let's go insight.
I
Do
feel like the
I-
better question is, how do you feel about nobility?
This definitely seems like
True.
a loaded question.
From
I
my
use
research or
my-
whatever, would I know anything about the town of
Can I use
Krylo?
my blessing?
You can absolutely use your blessing. So Samara rolled a 17 insight. Dawn, you can definitely roll a history check if you want.
Primed and ready.
25. Okay. So
I like the desert.
yeah, you do. With the 17 insight, Samara, you can tell that this person is one of middle class, right? And they're definitely not nobility. And the way that they're leading with this, they're definitely trying to see how you feel about this. But it's definitely a
God.
loaded question. You know, if someone was okay with nobility, they wouldn't ask you how you feel about nobility. Right? So you can kind of guess where they're leading with this. With the 25 history, Dawn, you don't recognize the name Krylo, but you do have an idea of like where you are, especially because Calibor had told you exactly where you're going. You're in the Anarok Desert, and you were to go to the City of Shade. You look around and you can see that there are a number of like very ancient ruins here and there. You can tell that maybe this used to be where the City of Shade once was.
Ooh.
You're heading towards the
Interesting.
heart of it now. And Alaris, I suppose Pero is very hot.
Oh, I was asking if the nobility was hot. That they were referring to.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah. Well, when they asked how we felt about nobility, Alaris would have said, "Were they hot?"
Harold looks at you and just kind of, no.
Then
Could take
no.
him or leave him.
We don't really care.
They chuckle a little and say, very well. While you are in search of a firebird, perhaps our interests will align. I will have you know. My intuition tells me that you are good people.
Sorry.
No, Adon does. That wasn't like an
laughing.
EJ thing. That
Samara.
was an Adon thing.
Yes, Omar kind of does it too.
You haven't killed anyone recently, have you?
Not laughing
No,
at the good part.
not
Laughing at the
recently.
people part.
Alaris
Anyways, what
starts
you were
thinking, like,
saying.
Huh.
That didn't deserve it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you saved my life. I should at least be forthcoming. We have a serious problem here in Krylo. Our Baron Yuri, is responsible for the oppression and the discomfort of all of the citizens. You will see very shortly how terrible his reign has done unto our people. You are very capable. I don't think anyone in all of Krylo would have your bravery. You, looking directly to Samara, you went up to the creature and cast your spell on us, and you were able to calm our wits, and you, looking to Alaris, you spoke to it. That is uncommon.
I lean into Nell, and you grew a beard. And I need a change of pants.
Slowly went like down in tears.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was so good. So since the things that, we do aren't very common, should we kind of keep it on the down low?
Oh, that's up to you. I think I want to hire you.
This is like an assassination kind of thing because we are on a bit of a schedule.
Hold on. Chill out.
Okay, wait,
Adon.
we were all thinking it.
Don,
you
I'm
Can
doing
I
Inside
say
thoughts.
that? Can I insight
Inside
check him?
thoughts.
See if that's what.
Yep. Go ahead and roll insight to insight check them. 6. You can tell that they don't.
Damn it.
You don't
I'm gonna use
immediately-
a blessing. I'm gonna use like. I don't want to
Okay.
get a 6 on this insight. I want to know if they
All
want
right,
to
cool.
kill
Go ahead and
people.
roll your blessing. 13. Okay. As you mentioned killing people at first, you can see that they are like very taken back and frightened. They seem to think on it a little, and they're like,
Yes.
Well, since you're offering.
well, Baron Yuri is a very, very bad man, and it seems that our interests align. You see, Baron Yuri has taken captive a firebird. It is rumored that he possesses one in his dungeon. If you
What a
like,
coincidence.
It's trapped.
if you like, I will pay you 4,000 gold pieces, my life savings, for you to go to the fortress that Baron Yuri calls home, and you acquire something for me. See, I made a very special item, custom tailored for the Baron, and I regret it to this day. It is made out of the feathers of the Firebird. It possesses great magical power, and it can help the city. It can help the people in which the Baron does not help himself. Please, will you do this for me? Looking over at Nell, feathers growing out of your face. Please.
I think we can. We don't need your life savings though.
I think it would just be cool if we got like 100 gold each. Like, we don't really need a whole lot.
Can you make dresses?
Yes.
And
I
pants.
Yes. I can make complete
my payment in
new
pants.
wardrobe. Yes, I can do that for you. Anything you want, please. I will do anything.
Sorry, Samara's actually doing
Wonderful.
that. She's
How
really
do we get to the
excited.
fortress?
New wardrobes. Pero, what did you make with the firebird's feathers exactly?
It is a cloak. Cloak with healing powers.
Well, at least Nell won't eat it anymore.
What?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Does he wear? Does the Baron wear it constantly? Like, are we gonna have to take it off his back or?
Or his body?
Oh,
Well, that's what.
yes, but I have a few ideas. I have been trying to wrap my head around this and find a way to take this from the Baron for some time now. And as Pero is saying this, the group of you are now beginning to approach the city of Krylo. You can see that there is a large stone gate like surrounding the city, and as you're making your way through, you immediately see exactly what Pero was talking about. The infrastructure within the city walls seems to be crumbling. You can see that there is a hospital nearby, and there are a long line of people filing out of it. There are sick and dying sort of spilling out into the streets. And you can see that there are only a very few number of healers moving about trying to tend to them. And there's just this really heavy air of oppression. And you can tell that there is great poverty in this area. And as you are sort of moving through, you notice that there are two very small people that approach from the side. And they begin to slowly follow you. You're trailing behind the two wagons.
Can I see what they're trying to do and why they're following us?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I'm not trying to like fully like turn around and watch them like walking backwards, but like keeping an eye on them.
Also, you are pulling the cart.
Giving it a little shake so they can't grab anything. No.
There's something on it. It's all in John's bag.
You said perception?
Yes.
Where did it go?
Okay, 11. Perfect.
11s.
Okay, so you notice that they are very clearly children, and they appear to be orphans. And you see that their thumbs are kind of like tucked into their pants and just ambling along. They're looking you up and down as a party. And
Sounds creepy.
we'll say that like you guys come up to an intersection and there's like some traffic going, so you kind of come to a stop. And as you do, two children climb into the cart that Samara is pulling. They just sort of lean up against the edge and they're sort of looking at you, and one of them goes,
Hey, Pero, are you okay? Are these guys giving you any trouble?
I'm gonna shake the cart a little bit.
Whoa.
Not a lot to like throw them off, but I'm just be like.
and
I'm
they
the
just
one
kind of like
pulling it
lose their
after all.
balance just a little bit. They're like, hey,
Watch what you're doing.
If you thought
They look
Pero
like-
was in trouble, you think I'd be carrying his cart for him?
I suppose that makes sense. And the kid sits down, and Pero smiles and walks over and pulls the other one up and sets them on the ground outside of the cart. Now. They are friends. I believe they will help us. Go along. And the one in the cart clambers out and the two of them begin to run away.
Cool. I stick my tongue out at them as they leave.
They do not see
Dawn.
it.
Dawn is a child.
As you can see, the city needs all the help it can get.
Do they get enough food?
See. And Pero asks you to come closer and pulls on one of the bolts of cloth, and you can see hidden underneath the cloth is actually food. Put it down.
Would we... Well, the other cart, we put all of it in Adon's bag. Would we not have noticed there was also food in there? Or does only one cart have food in it?
I guess it depends on, like, did you just fucking throw things into the bag? Okay.
I kind of just shoveled it in. I didn't really pay attention.
Maybe they're pretty secure. Maybe there's, like, a complex way of moving stuff around that...
In the bolts of cloth.
Yeah,
Rolls of sausage, just like...
Hidden sausage, yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyway. Oh, God. Okay. Moving along, the traffic clears up and you approach a shop called the Aristocut Tailor Shop. And you see Pero unlock the door. The help goes around and brings the cart around and helps Samara put it down. And you all enter. And inside you find a very cozy place. You can see that it's a cozy building filled with clothing stands dressed in the finest fabrics, shelves stuffed with large bolts of fabric, and all manner of coats, shawls, and jackets hanging on the walls. Underneath the mass of fabrics, there's a small door on the back wall. And you see Pero pull up the counter, begin to scurry in. They open the door. Say, "Come on in. Please make yourselves comfortable. If there's anything that you see and you like, please let me know. It's yours. Appreciate you helping me."
Samara immediately starts looking around.
Excellent. Yeah, you can see that they are an exceptional tailor. There are dresses, there are all manners of finery, and yeah, in every color possible.
I'm just looking for pants.
Yes, pants. They eyeball you. I think I have one just your size. They scurry into the back.
They usually put me in like kid size when I come here, but I would appreciate if you had like an adult. I'm an adult.
One pair of adult pants coming right up.
Thank you.
And they return with 2 pairs of pants, one which is very, very large, and one that is your size. I had a selection.
The kids' pants, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you
I'll
go.
take the kids' pants.
Cool. Tell me what these pants look like.
They, if anything, okay, I feel like this guy's good at his job, right? So he knows
Very
style. Good. He saw that what I was wearing was essentially equivalent to like a burlap sack shaped into pants. So it's just the plain like khaki color, maybe like light linen material pants, but just as basic and plain as you can get.
Yeah, they have got like the most plain, simple pants, and they are perfect just for you, almost as if they were made for you. Please, yeah, here's some tea. So I do have a few ideas of how you can get into the fortress. You could fake a crime, get arrested. You might get separated, though, but it would be the quickest way to the dungeon. You could pose as guests for the Baron's dinner. The Baron is trying to impress a large number of nobles from neighboring lands and is eager to have more fresh faces to boast to. Or perhaps you can try sneaking in through the servants' entrance. There are many different ways into the fortress.
In need of a chef.
Probably.
You know, since we're not from the area, we have probably a unique selection that I could offer. Is all of your food there, though?
You could say that. Very recently, Baron Yuri has made a point of cutting half the funds to the city and throttling it for himself. One of the many reasons that everyone is struggling here. Food, materials, wealth, everything. It is awful.
Recently, something changed with him?
Oh no, he has been terrible for a very long time.
Oh.
It's just reached a point recently that it's gotten out of hand. People are desperate to do something about it, and I'm desperate.
Do you or does anyone would know like his favorite food that I could make beforehand to entice?
I can ask around. I am a friend of many people in the city.
I guess if your friends maybe put in a word that a chef of some skill, I imagine, flavor it up as much as you think is necessary. I am good though. I can cook.
The greatest chef of Waterdeep has made their way to humble Krylo.
Yes.
Excellent. I can do something with this.
Flavor Town.
They will call Krylo Flavor Town after you have finished this meal. Excellent.
Sorry. Couldn't help it.
All right. Well, please, have beds in the back room if you need a place to rest your head. But I will go and spread this message. I will be back very shortly. Yeah.
Do you know of anyone who works in the fortress already? Any other servant or something?
Ah, very good question. Many friends.
Can we get a map? Like just a crude sketch? It could be anything. It could be official or not.
I'll
do you think
see
you
what
can
I
get
can
that to
do.
us? Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, gods above. Thank you. And they make their way off. And little montage here. Is there anything that you want to do in the time that it takes for them to collect information? You were essentially given the tailor shop to post up.
I think I'll have a little gathering with everybody. Like, so we're gonna pose as servants. That's the plan.
Oh, I figured everybody would just assume I was noble. I can't keep a straight face.
Wow.
Like, I don't think I could. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if I could pass as a servant.
You're a little dirty. Maybe a stable hand?
I think
Like a noble stable hand.
I think
Like, one of those princely types that likes to ride horses. Is that what we're referring to?
No, I'm referring to the ones that muck out the stalls.
Yeah.
You think so? These are new pants.
And they're already dirty.
Oh shit.
You have dust on your face constantly.
Like, I don't know how you managed to do that, but they already almost look like your old pants.
I didn't notice either. You're right. Okay.
But
maybe the staple hand does make more sense. You're kind of sad.
I was thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea to have someone working with the servants and also someone who's attending the gala or whatever. Because then we can be like, I don't want to be separated. That's gonna I'm gonna be worried about that. But I think it would probably be a good idea if we do spread out and if we cover more ground. I don't know.
Samara, as you're sort of deliberating and trying to make a plan here, you find a moment of clarity.
Oh shit.
I've drawn the Vizier card.
Again?
Yup. So you can ask any question, and you will get an answer.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna need time for that.
No problem. Alaris, as the group of you are hanging out here, just feel really invigorated. You feel awesome. You managed to help these people not die. You talked a dragon thing to go the fuck away. It's been a good day for you. You've drawn the star card.
Ooh.
You immediately, this is really, you increase one of your ability scores by 2. Cannot exceed 24. So if you have an 18, you can turn it into a
Yay.
20.
Do it.
This card is so strong.
I love it.
All right. Is there anything that any of you want to do?
Yeah, I know this is a poor or town or something, but when we came in, did I see anything along the lines of like a shop where I could get like magic items or something, like some sort of like curio shop or anything like that?
You can answer that very easily. The answer is no. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Makes sense.
It was very slummy in your way in, and there was basically no sign of any wealth.
Okay, cool.
You haven't gone towards the fortress itself quite yet, so you don't really know what the lay of the land is over there, but from what you could pretty much surmise, it's definitely gonna be different to here. It's maybe up ahead, yes, but people here need help.
Makes
And they don't
sense.
have anything fancy.
Adon, if you're good with this, EJ, I think it would be kind of cool story plot wise. So, Alaris got some new spells with the latest level up, and she took Pass Without a Trace. So, I was wondering if maybe you would like to take this. You and Adon would like to take this time to maybe perhaps have taught Alaris Pass Without a Trace, because you have that spell, right?
Yeah, I do. The way I do it though is I kind of try to blend in with the earth. But
yes,
I
please
try to
teach Alaris that, because I think
I'm
that
excited.
would be hilarious.
I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, you just kind of hunker your heels in, and your skin, my skin is already like, I just stand like this. Okay,
Sorry.
we'll keep practicing. We do that for a few hours.
Yeah.
Stiller, don't move.
Stop breathing. No, breathe. It's okay. Breathe.
Samara,
What?
you have your question.
Yes. So Samara's pretty much just gonna go off to like a little part of the store on her own. She's gonna sit down. She's gonna start meditating. She's kind of like rubbing her hands on her thighs because she's really nervous because she's like, fuck, we really need this, and I just don't want to get caught. And Atlas, I could really use your help. How do we render the Phoenix close useless?
Okay. So you can't really explain it, but the next series of events that happen just feels like fate. Go into a quiet corner of the shop, you're just thinking really hard, and as you're like turning, you accidentally bump a stack of books, and the books fall over, and some papers go flying. And you are like, oh shit, and then you pick them up. You happen to read the contents of what they say, and these seem to be some letters. And at a glance, you can tell already what these are, and they begin to tell you about a rebellion. It seems that Pero is the leader of a rebellion trying to overthrow Baron Yuri and trying to end his terrible reign. And you can see that there are some details of Pero talking about the design of the cloak, and it says more or less if you pluck all of the feathers out of the cloak, it will be rendered useless.
So I can infer that if we like burned the cloak, it would be done. Like if I hurled a fireball or something at him like that.
Perhaps. It is a magical item, so it would definitely be sturdier and unlike just regular cloth.
Okay. Okay. Guys,
Okay. Go.
Mm-hmm.
I found out how to stop the powers of the cloak. And I know it's going to seem really tedious, but we got to pluck them out. If we pluck out all the feathers, it's done. It doesn't work anymore.
Well, but weren't we just trying to steal it though, so that they could have it back?
I thought, well, I mean, we have to get it off of him, and I doubt
I don't think
it's
it's gonna stand still for us to pluck all the feathers.
Well, I'm saying, like, if it comes down to it, if we have to grab fistfuls at a time, we can do it.
I'd like to use the cloak if we get the whole thing in one piece.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, get the cloak. If we can get it intact, cool. But if it comes
it's,
down
like,
to
evil
it,
and stuff
yeah. If it comes down to it, I'm not gonna risk it.
makes sense.
Laris is just imagining them like running up to attack this guy and pulling handfuls of feathers.
Yeah. Honestly, so we're doing this tomorrow, correct? This is all going down during like the ball thing. Okay, so we got Nell going in as the chef. We got I can just chill in the building without anybody knowing I'm there. I can just kind of just hide the whole time. I'm not very good at pretending to be other things.
I can hide too.
Now you can hide too, if you wanted to. Or maybe I feel like you and Samara could pass as nobles, but obviously I was wrong last time I made that assumption. What's the plan for you two? Do you know yet?
I don't know.
It'd be nice to have one person everywhere, keep an eye from all angles on the situation. Because if Nell's in the back room the whole time, there's a solid chance she won't see the Baron. And then we're just gonna kind of miss that opportunity.
Yeah. Should we be attending?
Wait, staff.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much will have access to the whole party. And probably go unnoticed most of the time.
Likely to have to mingle.
Should we both be?
You're good at mingling.
Oh, great at mingling. It doesn't mean I want to.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
But should we both be doing that?
Might keep us from being too split up.
As the group of you are kind of coming together with this plan, eventually Pero returns and they have like a fistful of papers in their hand. They're like, all right, I've secured invitations. I don't know, none of you have told me your names, so I just came up with one. They point
Perfect.
to Nell and they say, you are Bell Pepper.
That's so fitting.
Oh my god.
Also the name of the Lady May's Final Fantasy character.
I love it.
Sorry, okay. Yes, Bell Pepper, the greatest chef of all of Waterdeep. Here you go, here's your papers. You've been invited to make a meal for the Baron tomorrow. And, it starts handing out papers. You, pointing to Alaris, your name is, John.
Do you look like a John?
Don John.
John.
Don John.
Okay, that's much better. I thought you
Yes.
said John for a second. I thought that wasn't.
Uh,
Don John makes sense.
And then a paper to a Don. Your name is, Susan Byrne.
That's very interesting. Thank you for this new name.
And you, Samara. Sorry, I don't know your name, being Samara. You, artist well.
I like it.
Yes, these are your papers. They'll get you past the main gate. And if you need any outfits, I can help you with that, certainly. Any disguises that you might need.
Well, evidently my pants do not quite cut it for nobility. I look over at Alaris.
I mean, it's more the rest of you than just the pants.
I'm gonna need new pants.
That is no problem. You were in the right place for that.
Honey,
Then-
I think you just need a really good bath.
Like a super good bath.
This is my skin. The dust, it doesn't come off. Okay, it turns into
Alaris will start like...
Your
then
head
you
is
just-
so dirty.
I think, like, as you're doing that,
like
like,
a
dust is
cloud.
kicking up, and then, Nell, you feel like you have to sneeze.
And feathers just poof.
What the hell just happened?
And then that is where we're going to take our break. So we will be back in 5 minutes, and then we're going to cut to a montage of everyone getting ready, and then doing a heist, maybe. Or just pulling a bunch of feathers out of a cloak. We'll see what happens.
Fuck.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. Please grab some water, do a stretch, and we will BRB. So we'll have like a real quick montage of everyone getting ready. You see that Pero has put together some outfits for all of you, and you have identification papers, and they were not able to secure a map, but they do tell you that there are quite a few people on the inside that know who you are and why you're there, and they will
Okay.
help you.
Do we know if they know, like, did he give them descriptions of us, or are they looking for the name Don John?
No, so they know your descriptions.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you don't even have to use the names after you get in through the door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Also, during this time, I'd like to release my infusion on Avalon's armor and mask, and make 2 sets of sending stones.
Okay.
I'll give a pair, like, I'll keep the pair, like, me and Nell have a set of sending stone, and Alaris and Samara have a set of sending stones.
Okay, excellent, cool. So take note of which pairs are paired with who, because they can't cross. You only go to their pair. Yeah, and as the group of you are kind of resting for the night, Pero announces that they are going to go out and just make sure everything's going to go according to plan, make sure that you have help on the inside, and they leave. And so the group of you have some time to yourselves, and you know that you're alone, and you can have any kind of conversation as you please. Alaris, like as you are getting ready for the night, you check through your inventory and you remember that you have a star key.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Huh, imagine that. Yeah, I guess Alaris will be packing her stuff up and checking on her swords and stuff, and she'll pull out... It was a necklace, right?
Yeah, the star key was a little seashell-shaped necklace that was given to you by Scylla.
Right. So, Nell, I guess you don't have these anymore. Do you want a new key? Like, do we think that's a good call? Like, Avalon said there wasn't a key in you anymore, so I can assume giving you a new one wouldn't be detrimental.
Well, I did randomly have a beard of feathers, so what else could go wrong?
Although, when we all ate our keys as champions, we went all fun elemental and much larger than we currently are. And I don't know exactly what Nyx did to you, but if she happened to have made you a champion and you eat a key, I am concerned you may also get ginormous.
Well, much larger for Nell is just Avalon size, right? We can
Yeah.
handle an Avalon-sized person.
Could be as tall as Avalon. Oh.
Well, as long as you don't go as feral as Keela did.
Yeah, that's
I will
what
try not to bite anybody.
we can go through the moon door for this too.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we have to be very, very cautious about the time frame we are in the moon door because time out here moves twice as fast.
Yeah. I'd say
So-
we were probably doing this the night before everything.
It's still nighttime.
Okay. Yeah, let's freaking do it.
All right, Alaris, open that moon door.
I'm so excited.
All right. Alaris traces the shape in the air, and you see lines of moonlight just manifesting. Just.
It's like
Door
she
opens.
brushes dust away from it almost.
A threshold forms, and you are transported into. Well, you step through it. You are now in the moon door. You find a space where you are able to do your stuff. You see Avalon's not here. Avalon is at the tower. Keela's not here. What do you do?
Alaris will hand the key over to Nell.
Mm,
Should I step back from
Yes.
should I?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
should I?
I
stand?
lean over to those that aren't Nell. Should we like do we need to hold her down or something? You know. I don't know.
No, I
Is
don't
that-
think that's a good idea.
Okay. I'll back up.
Yeah, maybe go stand somewhere where the comatose people and our housing isn't.
Right.
Yeah, we'll say that you get like a safe local area where there's nothing too close to you.
Now we'll kind of like sniff it.
It smells like divinity. This is the first time I think that you've sniffed divinity. So it's spicy. It's something that you can't quite put your finger on. It's something very unique. It's a sort of potency that just sort of lingers. It goes in through your nose and lingers in the back of your mouth. And as soon as you get a whiff of it, you find it insatiable. You know this is raw power. You know that this is exactly what you need, what you've always needed.
No.
I think I can. I think I can eat it. Yeah. Pop
I believe
it.
you.
Alaris like has her hands on her swords just with the last person that they turned into a key. So she's like,
Okay. So as you put it into your mouth, it more or less like melts like butter, and you like devour it pretty much instantly. It tastes like your favorite drink. What is Nell's favorite drink?
Mango bubble tea.
Mango bubble tea. That is exactly what it's like. Somehow the consistency just melts in your mouth. It's like chewing on boba tea. Little bubbles like pop in your mouth, and it's delicious. And then everyone holds their breath.
After Nell swallows the key, she slowly rises a few feet off the ground, as if gravity no longer applies to her. Her skin begins to sparkle, sporadic at first, but then spreading increasingly over her entire body. Once Nell's nothing but light, it bursts outwards like fizzling fireworks, encasing everything within a 30-foot radius in darkness. It is silent like the dead of night. Nell is nowhere to be seen. Then, amid the darkness, a small flickering light begins to emanate at the center, pulsing like a heartbeat. It spins slowly, but quickly picks up speed, pulling everything around it inwards. From the edges of the dark, colorful cosmic dust and gas begin to swirl and spiral, making their way towards the center where Nell once stood. It continues to grow in size as a small humanoid-shaped nebula forms around it, all manners of energy and magic streaking out like lightning between the illuminated clouds. Suddenly, everything slows down to a standstill, as if moving in slow motion to its final destination. A sense of calm spreads through the darkness as it shimmers like the starlight night sky, with Nell at the center, opening her eyes for the very first time in her primordial form.
That's so cool.
I love it.
So you have 5 minutes in your primordial form. What is Nell's first thing that she does after she opens her eyes?
Kind of like looking, her eyes are pretty much like just moonlight, just kind of just big saucers, just hovering. You know that she's not that far from you, but she looks like she's a nebula like far off into the distance as the stars kind of like sparkle around her, and she's kind of like hovering, moving, just kind of like, huh. Do you see this?
Yep.
Samara
You,
is so
you
excited.
okay?
I'm stars. Huh.
Yep. It's still like this like cosmic whatever like flowing around her, right?
Yeah, her body is like a bunch of different colors and like a nebula in space with just like the
That's
stars
so
kind of like
cool.
twinkling around her.
Now, aren't you glad you weren't holding her down when she did that?
As Alaris says this, Adon is getting close because I'm trying to grab a star from around Nell. I'm gonna try to grab a star.
You're trying to, but it's just always out of your grasp.
These slippery motherfuckers.
Nell, do you, how do you feel other than being stars?
A lot different. Stronger? I think I know magic.
Well, I think you are magic right now.
Look pretty magical to me.
Your whole fucking solar system right now, dude.
Huh. Is this what it feels like for you guys?
Maybe. Probably.
Well,
it's a
none
little
of
hard
us
to
are
say.
Stars.
Probably doesn't feel as cool to us because we've been immortals for so long.
We really got to start saving these keys for the battlefield, man.
Well, I tried mine in the battlefield and it really didn't do all that much for me. So you know what?
We didn't know what was going on with mine.
Stars.
No, just a giant fireball in battle. And we still...
So as you are in your primal form, you just feel ancient. You feel timeless. And you can definitely get the sense that something within you has changed. And one way or another, it feels like your true self is beginning to manifest. Person you were always meant to be, places you were always meant to go, everything just sort of begins to make sense. You can feel that these tethers, these stars that are just beyond everyone else's grasp, you might be able to control these one day. You're young, no matter how old you feel, so you'll have to grow into it. You can feel the power beginning to fade. Is there anything that you want to do before you revert to your mortal form.
Fiona, I'm stars.
As you say that, Fiona comes bounding down from the kitchen area. Oh, Miss Nell, what's... And Fiona has a frying pan in her hand. She's like, I don't know what to do, but you sound excited. Oh, where are you, little Miss Nell? I can't... And Fiona is just like, literally like walking into stars and just sort of walking in circles. Not sure where to find you.
I'm the stars.
Oh, you are so bright and beautiful.
I don't think I can cook in this form, though.
Oh, don't worry. You can count on me, Miss Nell. Are you hungry? What do stars
Okay.
eat?
How about a big breakfast?
I will get right on that.
Hmm.
Do you want breakfast too? Looking over to the others.
We'll take it to go.
Sure.
All right. You see Fiona like trying to boop a little star, but I can't quite reach. Okay. All right. And then she just bounds away. And slowly, Nell lowers back down to the ground and just. You are Nell Honeywise once more.
Does she look the same?
You will notice that her hair is now completely jet black and there's a bit of a purple sheen to it when the light hits it a certain way. Her eyes have gone completely like a pale gray. And little sporadic white and pale pink flowers are scattered all throughout the hair.
Flowers are back. Did you make that happen, or did it just on its own kind of thing?
I don't know. Maybe I did it. I do like flowers.
Oh, that'll be good to have on us.
Now, do you feel like you've developed any new abilities or skills of any kind? I know when we all ate our items, well, I could make the moon door when I ate mine.
Oh yeah, now I can talk to dead people.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh yeah, hold on.
I have extra magic.
Yeah. God, Nell, you feel so different now. It's almost as if you've changed. You are now a hand of night. And you possess a new ability. You have unlocked the ability called timelessness. When you sleep, you do not appear to breathe. Your existence in a twilight state between life and death makes you difficult to defeat. When damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you can make a charisma saving throw, DC 5 plus the damage taken. On a success, you instead drop to 1 hit point. Can't use this feature again if you're reduced to 0 hit points by radiant damage or a critical hit. After the saving throw succeeds, you can't use it again until a long rest.
That's so fucking dope.
I feel a little hardier.
That's so cool. I didn't fully retain it the first time. To reread it.
That's so fucking cool.
Alright, we're gonna do a little fast forwarding here. Fiona makes food, you all have a nice rest, you figure, okay, can't spend too much time here, and you decide to make your way back through the portal and back to the tailor shop. And by the time you get back, you still have some time to rest. You get the benefits of a long rest.
Woo!
And
Yeah.
next day comes by. And you are able to prepare and set off as you please.
Dope. I mean, nobody shows up to these things on time, right? We gotta, fashionably late. That's how we blend in.
Aren't we
think
the
per-
servants?
Well, we're
No, I'm
not.
Susan.
But I think
I-
perhaps the cook should maybe be on time.
Oh,
Should
I
be
can't
early.
be late. I've got to start the desserts.
But it's fashionable,
And-
I've heard.
and the breads
What?
and the
Never mind.
appetizers, and I've got at least 3 meats to marinate.
Oh, that's a lot of meats. Oh, you're
Sure,
probably
the Baron
right then.
likes their meats.
Should we?
Is it daytime now?
Yeah.
You'll notice Nell's flowers are not there.
Did you use all of your flour?
Did they come off in your sleep? Did they like fall out?
I was
No,
really.
I.
It would have been helpful today.
Oh, they're just sleeping. They're in here.
What? What?
They're sleeping. Okay. No, that makes sense. Do you need somebody to walk you to the? You know how to get there?
Did you just say that makes sense?
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes plants sleep. You ever seen like a fly trap or something? It's not always munching. It's a plant thing. Okay.
I will always constantly be amazed by Adon's just like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Dude, the weirdest things too, but things that are very simple don't make sense, and I love it.
Adon is precious.
It's how
I
it
love it,
works. Yeah, but you can make it there on your own. I mean, you kind of just go down this road, I think, all the way down. You can be walking for a while.
Peril can give. I'm not gonna look the same as the descriptions.
Oh, I can fix
I don't
that.
have the feather beard either.
You
Hang on.
shaved for the occasion.
Peacock feather beard. That'd be so fucking dope. She'd have to be a guest though.
Pero says that I absolutely cannot join you. It is imperative that I am not linked to this whatsoever. I must protect my identity.
Oh, of course. Can you scribble how many rights and a lefts I need to take?
Yes, they tell you exactly how to get to it. You won't miss it. Fortress has great walls that you will see from the main street.
Just need to head to the right door.
You won't miss it. Well, the papers will still be good. You'll be able to get in, but you are correct. Pharaoh doesn't ask why you look different. They say you might not have as much help. You might have to actually cook.
Oh, that's fine. I can cook. I am a chef.
She was expecting to actually cook, so that's fine.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, I've got stuff. Yep. Like that's why I gotta go now to start stuff.
I see.
This is the best day ever for her.
Nell heads off. Does anyone want to join Nell?
Yeah, I'm gonna join Nell. I'm gonna case
Wait,
the joint
no.
beforehand.
You are not going to join Nell. You have a sending stone, do you not, that's hooked up with Nell's?
But I want to take a look around.
I don't care. It's useless if you two go together.
I
Either
trade stones with
Samara-
Alaris.
Oh,
So
okay.
now I can talk to Samara and Alaris can talk to Nell.
Okay.
And then I
okay.
trade again with
Okay.
Samara. No.
Is there like a limited time, like limited
No, you can
Is
use
for it?
it. It's
Okay.
just less than 25 words per message.
less 25 or less?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Ones
I
that you're just
think-
talking to, like walkie-talkies.
Kinda, yeah.
Breaker. Over and out.
Unlimited range.
All right. So
Oh, well, your intelligence does have to be at least 1. Are we all good there?
pretty sure a cow has intelligence 3.
Okay, well, I'm just making sure.
Okay, so Adon and Nell, you head towards the fortress walls. You come up on a wide cobblestone road and see looming walls surrounding a massive stone fortress. A large iron gate protects the entrance, but it is open to allow guests or Baron
Already?
Yuri. You can see that there are mostly people who are servicing the estate. You see there are a number of servants. You see that perhaps entertainment. A few guests, not very many guests. A pair of guards watch the doorway, each holding a guest list. Stone wall curves away from the road and around the fortress. Some distance from the gate, servants are taking dinner supplies from wagons and carrying them inside the fortress.
So your entrance is the back door, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it'd be quite improper if I go through the guest one.
Of course, I know all about what's proper and improper. Do you need help carrying your utensils?
You want to carry my backpack?
Sure, I'll carry your backpack. Oh, this is... You keep a lot in here. I'm fine. We should hurry though.
All right. As the two of you approach the servants' entrance, they seem to immediately recognize the Dawn. One of them just kind of gives you a wink and then holds the door open for you. They see that you're with Nell.
The wink, I'm like, what does it mean? Just go in.
Also, my backpack is 110 pounds to you.
Oh,
I was joking about the heavy. I was fully joking about it being heavy, but I don't think I can carry that.
it's fine. You struggle. It is quite a scene, but you're able to do it. No problem.
You just take this everywhere you go.
It's
Not that
only
it's
about
heavy.
10 pounds for me.
It's only about 10, but this is 10 pounds. I feel very weak. This is 10 pounds. Okay. Me with my -1 strength.
So the two of you head in, and you can see that the kitchen is bustling. You see someone trying to cook a roast, another person chopping away at some vegetables, and you find that there is some space for you. It seems that you are kind of expected. What would you like to do?
Is there someone in charge?
You see a half-orc woman. She comes up and she says, "Hello, welcome. Who might you be?"
Yes, I'm Miss Bell Pepper. I'm the chef from Waterdeep. This is Susan.
Oh,
Susan.
Susan. Bell Pepper.
Susan.
Wink. Ah. I've been expecting you. If there's anything at all you need, please let us know. The kitchen is yours. You have the entire ground of the kitchen to you.
Sneaky.
You're talking about the actual kitchen, or do you mean outside of the kitchen?
Thanks.
Right. I think you can go
What does
outside
it
of the
mean?
kitchen.
Oh, yeah, that was the
Anywhere
plan.
you need.
Okay, well,
If I had to speak to the big boss man, the Baron himself, where might I find him?
Oh, no. You cannot speak directly to the Baron. You will find great difficulty in that. I would suggest...
maybe not.
probably
This lady
during
winked at me,
dinner.
right?
Yeah. Multiple times.
Well, maybe I don't want to speak with him. Maybe I just want to. If I wanted to find the Baron, where could I find the Baron at this time? Where is he? Where can I find him?
It's difficult to say. Definitely not in the kitchen.
He doesn't have like a bedroom or something.
I mean, yes, of course he does. He's a bloody Baron, but it's going to be probably upstairs where all the guards are.
Thank you. I want to duck around the corner, cast invisibility, and I just want to take note of where all the guards are stationed.
Okay, cool. And as you're doing that, Nell, I presume you're going to start cooking.
oh yeah, she
Oh,
fully
yeah, I'm not here
intends
to help.
cook this meal.
All right, awesome. Nell, you just like Iron Chef Nell mode, you know? And then the camera pans away, and we see Alaris and Samara. What do you want to do? How do you want to approach this?
Arm in arm.
Okay.
First of all,
Some fancy clothes.
Samara's taking off all of like her very eccentric jewelry.
Hmm?
And she's just like tucking him away.
Okay. You get to wear anything you want. Peril would have put together the exact outfit that you want for this. Alaris, what do you look like right now?
I think for this particular fancy gathering, Alaris would almost be covered head to toe in clothes. So she's got a high-necked black dress on. That's probably got some red sparkles on it. It's a shoulder sleeve, but she's got long gloves on that come up and they attach to the sleeves. So you can barely see her tattoo with like just a tiniest bit of skin peeking out. And the dress goes down quite long, and underneath it, she's got sheer black tights on to mask the tattoos as well, and knee-high boots underneath. And she's also got her swords strapped to her legs, like under the dress, so it's not visible.
Okay. Are you going to? Oh, I think we said that when you changeling shift, you can't get rid of the map, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. You look awesome.
She's also not wearing her mask.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
What does Alaris's face look like?
Right now, heavily makeup. She's got very heavy liner on, and it kind of comes down in intricate swirls. Bright red lipstick on that kind of goes with the red in the dress. She's got angular features. I have a picture of a lady on here. Hang on. Has anybody watched The 100? That's the question.
No.
Nope. That's okay.
Awkward.
Hang on. Let me find her little Pinterest page 1 second.
Right. So as we're waiting, Samara, what do you look like?
I would say Samara's gonna like really change it up this time. She's gonna wear a nice fitted tux with a skinny tie. She's gonna go boss girl on this.
Girl boss.
She's girl boss right now. Yeah. And her hair is up in wavy, up in kind of like a messy bun. Probably has like those ankle boots on with a little bit of lift so she can tower even more over everybody.
Oh, I love
it. Yeah, and I would say as far as makeup goes, just like a simple, nice sharp winged eyeliner.
Excellent. Yeah, the two of you are smoking hot. You look great.
The ruby ring on.
That's Alaris's face.
Ooh. I love.
Okay. Love to see it. Yeah, so Alaris and Samara, you're all dolled up. You look like a boss. You look like a lady. Two of you behold each other.
Well, should we get going?
Yeah. I'm just gonna act like a normal day.
Totally normal. Alaris doesn't have her mask
in
on.
her
It's
head,
fine.
she's like, God, she's fucking hot.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
best
no.
friend next, my best
She's
friend.
hot.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no.
Oh no, the other half of her face is also attractive.
Yeah.
What did you think it looks like on the other side? It looks like that side.
Well, I mean,
Listen,
you know,
on the
why
other
else would you
side.
have the mask on? You know, you're hiding your ugly bits.
She's a changeling. She
Listen.
can make her bits whatever she wants.
Listen, Samara's just not used to it. It's different.
I can see her full expression now. It's not just half of it.
You can wink now.
You can wink. Is that why you took off the mask?
What does it mean?
She thought it might look a little weird going into this city ball with half a mask on that's probably like partially cracked and cut and stuff from all the fights.
All right. So the two of you approach, and you see that there are two guards there, and they begin to process the person in front of you. They're like, "Papers, please. All right, you are on the list. You can head right on in. Next. No. Papers. Yoink. Flip. You don't seem to be on the list. Don John and Artis, well, I'm sorry. They begin to look you up and down.
I think perhaps you should look again on the list. And she'll say it relatively intimidatingly. I'm sure you'll see our names there.
Go ahead and roll me intimidation.
Yes, ma'am.
20. Very nice. Samara, the other guard is sort of like looking you up and down too.
Does he only have one eye?
He's just squinting.
He winks like Alaris does.
I'll give him like
Not on the list.
I'm gonna give him a little playful wink. Like,
Okay.
again.
Roll me persuasion or performance.
I would do persuasion.
Okay. Okay.
You know what?
Can I use my nat 20?
Absolutely, you can absolutely use your nat 20. Hell yeah. Okay. This guy, Samara, just starts blushing. He like looks away. He's like, oh, we might have the unupdated list, you know. And the other guy is kind of leaning back from Alaris and like, yeah, I think you're right. Go ahead and make your way in. It's fine. I'm sorry.
I'll let it slide this time, but don't let it happen again.
Yes, Don John. Sorry.
And I'm gonna boop my guy on the nose on the way in.
It's like, oh. You just blush and it spreads to his ears. Like, drops his clipboard. Like, as the two of you, like, walk in, they just, like, turn and they watch you. Like, oh, who are they? Oh,
It's quite the
John and
impression.
Art as well. Oh, I won't forget Art as well.
Oh, that's so cute.
You little heartbreaker.
You make it in. Nice. Okay. So as you enter in, you find that this is a very luxurious estate. And we'll say, Adon, you're kind of like skirting your way through silently, invisibly, and you can see that there are a number of guards stationed throughout the entire estate. You can see that the main traffic of the building seems to be from the entrance, where there's like a waiting room and like kind of like where people are mingling and socializing, and it's sort of like trails off into the dining area. You can see that there are not very many guests or servants going anywhere else. And you do find down one hallway, there is a large wooden door. And you can definitely tell this is definitely a dungeon. This is a dungeon door.
I draw a little map of the route I took to get here and like where the guards were stationed along the route.
I'll say that by the time you finish doing this, and by the time that you're about to make your way back to the kitchen, you see Alaris and Samara, and they are smoking hot. Alaris is not wearing her mask. She's not wearing her mask.
Alert.
Okay.
Panic?
Wait, am I wearing... I'm wearing nice clothes right now. I wouldn't have come here dirty.
This is a Dawn we're talking about, so you might have.
you guys would not have let me leave the place if I were dirty.
True.
That's what I'm assuming.
But you may have gotten dirty on the way, though.
Oh, well, that's not up to me, is it?
Out of your hands.
I'm gonna go up right behind Samara, and I'm gonna like pull on your sleeve, but I'm also like still invisible, and I'll slip the map into your pocket, and then I'll go back to where Nell is in the kitchen.
I mean, I don't think Samara's
Do your
gonna
dress
freak
have
out.
pockets?
You're wearing a suit, right?
I'm wearing
All right.
a suit.
Oh,
Right.
thank God. That's why I didn't give it to Alaris.
Wearing a suit. Yeah, so I think Samara would just be like, well, that must be a Dawn, because who the fuck else is going to be invisible here? And I'm just going to, after she slips it, I'm just going to tuck my hand into my pocket.
Okay. Yeah, you feel the map. If you take it out, you can see it's a map.
And I go back to help out Nell, or kind of, I don't think I can't cook, so I'm gonna stand by Nell until the Baron makes his appearance at the party. I think.
Okay. So basically some time is gonna pass. Alaris and Samara, what do you want to do to kill the time?
Drink.
What exactly
What
is
if we have
going
to
on
battle?
right now?
Right now, there are people just loitering. You can see that they've kind of clustered into little groups where they're just chatting like, oh, yes, oh, the fancy body, you know, and then there are people that are serving little appetizers or people cleaning. It seems to be like everything is going to amount to this like epic dinner. And they're just sort of like preparing for that. And there's not a lot of guests quite yet. But more and more will appear and be in attendance shortly.
Okay, so it's like cocktail hour.
Yeah.
Cocktails. It's time to drink.
They're not. No, you wouldn't know if they're happening if they happen to like make like some sort of like special dish for the Baron or anything. Do they? Does he have like his own plate that he gets?
The information that Pero would have given you definitely mentions that pickled boar is absolute favorite.
Does it list any food insensitivities or allergies?
I'm sure
yes.
he would not be able to stomach spiderwort, silverthorn, or henbane, which are all in my bag and all poison.
I love that.
Poison him.
Maybe put some in his drink too, for good measure.
Well, I don't want to put it in the whole boar. I might. Because
No,
what if somebody else
don't.
eats the boar?
Yeah, let's not.
Okay,
If it's
I
just
won't.
we'll just a little bit give him like
Maybe like a stomachache, like
indigestion?
indigestion. Do I know that any of these three components I have are like survivable with like a small
Non-lethal.
dose?
Yeah.
several
Probably
hours in the
all of
bathroom
them.
related.
Yeah, probably
All of
all
them?
of them.
I put a little bit of each.
Oh.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, I put a little bit of one.
Okay.
Huh.
It's like
No,
it's
I
like
don't know
scooping
how
out
they
some,
would
like-
behave all together.
Quite the cocktail.
Okay, so you're putting this into a drink or...
Pickled boar.
Yeah, his dish only.
Okay, are you making it very clear to the other, like, kitchen people, don't eat the pickled boar? Is this
I
going to be
wouldn't
kept on the
think to do
down
that.
low, or...
Nell knows I'm doing it, but I wouldn't think to tell the other kitchen people, so.
Okay.
Nell, what do you?
No, it's like now. This is for the Baron only. Okay, no sampling the goods. I can make you all servings of pickled boar for yourself later. And she like tells that to like everyone in the kitchen.
Okay. Some of them kind of like, You know, that makes me really want to try the pickled boar now.
She said not to try the pickled boar.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you want the Baron to like chop off a hand because you grabbed a spoon and ate his dinner?
Nope. I like my hands. I need them to knead bread. I am a baker. I need them. Get it? Okay, goodbye.
Ha.
Oh god.
I would say at this time, Samara and Ilaris are probably like off against a wall, looking like they're silently judging everybody while they're
Cool
enjoying a
kids.
drink.
Were the cool kids against the wall leaning?
Are
Like-
you heavily cocktailing?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm
As
just
the
having like a glass of wine.
as the two of you are lingering, Alaris, what do you wish for right now?
Oh no.
fuck.
Oh no.
You have drawn the
Fuck.
moon card. You have one wish, and it's right meow.
Right, meow.
We'll come back to you. Right, you prepare the pickled boar. We see that the crowds are beginning to grow little by little. More people are attending. The kitchen gets even busier. The halls begin to fill up. And eventually people begin to file into the dining room as it goes from late afternoon into evening time. And the dishes are beginning to get rolled out as well. And the pickled boar is taken out, put right in front of where the Baron would sit. And number of guests come in. You can see that there are quite a few nobility here. They seem to sport a great diversity of fashions. You can kind of tell that, yes, this person is probably from very far away. And time begins to pass. An hour passes, the food is cold, and the Baron hasn't arrived yet. After the food is rolled out and stuff, what would Nell and Adon do? See that people are like finishing up making dessert.
The plates haven't come back yet. This is... The souffles are gonna collapse. All the timing is off.
Oh yeah, the souffles. Adon is like backing out of the kitchen. Like,
Go find what's keeping them.
Also, I'll check on this the soup place. And then I'll sneak out of the kitchen, and I want to kind of just hide in a corner or something with a line of sight to the Baron, so I could like watch as he eats his food, I guess.
Okay. So the Baron has not made an appearance at all.
Oh.
So nobody has eaten
like
anything.
An empty chair.
His chair is empty.
Okay.
The rest of the dinner table is not. I think Alaris and Samara, in order to blend in, you would have had to sit down. And you're sitting there with about 20 other people, and everyone is just kind of talking. And you can tell that people are agitated, they're hungry, they're hangry.
When I was looking around earlier, is there like one hallway like he would have gone through on his way to the dining hall area?
You would have seen that there's a staircase directly by the dungeon that goes from the upper floor and into the dungeon.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak over there then. And
Okay.
that's where I'll post up.
Okay. Alaris. Do you have your wish?
Yeah, I think Alaris would wish that they were not at this dinner party anymore.
I hate you so much.
Okay.
Peace out.
All of a sudden, Samara, you're like, oh my god, this is so boring. And someone slams their fist on the table and just says,
This possibly cannot do. We are wasting our time waiting for all these people, for the Baron specifically. What is the meaning of this?
and then they like kind of like gesticulate wildly and just slaps someone in the face by accident, and then they drop their plate and there's a crash, and as soon as you hear the crash, just blink. The next time you blink, all four of you are standing outside of the stone gate of the fortress.
Who did this?
I was in the middle of remaking the soufflés. What am I doing here?
And
Polaris?
Nell, you realize that you're naked.
Oh
Again. At least my bag. Oh, my bag's in the kitchen.
You need something? I
ye-
probably have something. And I'll go
Sure.
into my bag of holding, and I
Sure.
do in fact have a cloak of the manta ray. So you can wear that.
Any magical items that you have, you retain, but anything that's not magical, it's gone.
You can breathe underwater.
Yay!
Yeah, it would just be her clothes, because luckily
Okay, cool.
Just put a belt around your clothes.
She was
and
just
it's a
cooking.
dress.
Yep.
yeah, it's like a Grecian robe the way it's like draped around her now.
Look, we gotta get back in there. You guys are guests. You gotta go back, right?
Hilarious.
There wasn't much going on there anyway. Perhaps the Baron never showed up.
To assassinate.
Yes, I know, I realized that, but he wasn't there.
He didn't show up at all for like the whole beginning half of the party or anything. You didn't see him down
Not
there.
for any of it.
It was so boring. I just really didn't want to be there anymore, and my brain went, I wish I wasn't here, and then I wasn't here.
Wait a second. Are his quarters? They're on like an upper floor because there's like stairs that go down to the place, right?
So you do know that, yes. Yeah, that.
And is there a window up there?
Yeah, you're looking at the main fortress, and you can see that the main doors are wide open. You can see straight all the way that way. There's definitely some stairs right there. There's windows up there. Yeah.
But like a window to, because I would have made note, like,
You wouldn't
of his bedroom.
Okay, yeah. I'll say that you weren't able to really check out the rooms upstairs because they were locked.
Mm-hmm.
There are bedrooms up there and there are windows, yes.
Okay.
Perhaps this is a good excuse for us to go check things out around. I mean, they were starting to make a ruckus in there because they were, mad.
Well, yes.
Did you
sometime,
find
right?
anything?
Well, I found the dungeon.
Oh, well, maybe he's down there?
In the dungeon?
And not allow people to eat? What is with this person and food?
Well, in theory, he's got a fancy firebird in his dungeon, so
Should
maybe
we deliver
he was
him
hanging
the
out
pickled
with
boar?
that.
Nell, do we deliver him the boar?
Well,
Adon has picked up winking in the last few hours. Should we deliver him the boar?
We would have to go into the room and grab the plate and take it out.
You having an eye spasm?
Cold.
Are you okay?
This is a thing that people do, Alaris. You wear them out. Oh! You try it. Have you been able to do that this whole time?
Yeah, I've done it 1,000,000 times.
Well, we thought you were just, I guess, looking.
You hear a...
Anyway.
Hey.
I draw my blade.
Oh, whoa, hey, Susan. Wink.
Susan.
Come on.
I
been waiting
follow,
for
I
you.
guess.
Yeah, so you see like a stable hand
Susan,
and
I gotta
they let
go.
you in through the gate, right?
That's a stable-handed Dawn.
I say, okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, yeah. I heard that, apparently Baron Yuri is not coming to dinner.
Why? Is he not at the estate?
I heard. No, he's looking for his cloak. And someone said that he's not coming to dinner until he finds it.
Oh, women in their fashion.
Yeah, listen.
Adon's trying really hard to, like, be relatable and, like, chill.
Wink. Oh.
So he's, looking, in the dungeon area?
Maybe. I mean, you can try. I've heard that there's a room down there.
Well, it's a dungeon. Makes sense.
I mean, obviously, there's the dungeon, and then there's another room.
Oh, there's another room.
Yeah.
Secret room.
Like an interrogation room?
Ooh.
I don't know. I've never been, and I don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Barrett's in a dungeon.
Thank you.
Is there a way to get to the dungeon from outside?
No, but
Dig.
a lot of people are pretty upset, so they're gonna be leaving here pretty soon. So there's gonna be quite a bit of ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
Time it right, no one will be none the wiser, you know.
Okay.
Sounds good
Thank you.
to me. Thank you for the
Wink.
information. Don't eat
you.
the pickled boar.
No, the boar is fine, just not. Oh yeah, okay, it's fine.
It's all right. It's all right.
Don't for safe measure.
I'm a vegetarian, and they eat
Oh,
away.
they're pickles.
Okay.
Not,
No, it's pickles and boar.
it's not pickles and boar.
I think I know what pickled boar is, Alaris.
So just as the stable hand has said, you see that people are beginning to file out. There's a bit of chaos in the midst. People are upset. Hubbub, you find that you're able to make your way towards the dungeon. You find a large wooden door, taller than any of you, and made of thick, dark wood. Metal rims the edges, and an iron lock holds it closed.
I will pick the lock. Also, I will do the, what's it called? Merge with stone or something and cast Pass Without a Trace for us.
Okay.
Sure. Adon, you know, sometimes when people lock things, they occasionally make them even harder than a lock to unlock. Maybe you want to have a look around the door and make sure that there's no secret.
Well, you know, if it's harder than a lock, then I won't get through the first time, and then I'll check.
No, but maybe just
be fucking quiet.
maybe just look for, you know, traps.
Roll me an investigation check.
I thought of that. I knew that.
I knew that.
Totally. This is my job. This is what I do.
It's the 21, not the 28.
Yep. With a 21, it's definitely not trapped.
See, I already checked. There's nothing there. Nothing's wrong.
Oh, what the fuck?
You just said that the first time. You already looked.
Okay. Next time.
And we'll say that, like, as we're doing all this, Nell, you've already managed to grab your backpack.
Okay, and then I try to pick the lock.
Thieves' tools.
Is that a dex check?
Yeah, sleight of hand or dex.
What's my sleight of hand? I'll do that. Oh, it's the same thing. I have a big brain.
Oh.
Okay. You break your tool in the lock.
I produce a new pair of tools because I can do that as an artificer.
Okay.
And I will keep trying.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
dear Lord.
Right.
Oh, that's better.
17. You find that you struggle with this. You almost get it. You get the sense that that's not enough.
I'm gonna guide her.
Hey, do you got any nat 20s left?
That's it. If you use a nat 20, I'm not guiding you.
Interesting. I'm not going to be doing that. And then I am going to try to pick it again.
Guidance.
Oh.
So I'll say that every time you try this is another 10 minutes.
Yeah, is it okay, so is this a padlock or is it like an in the door kind of lock?
It is padlock.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
No, that wouldn't make sense. It's in the door. It's gonna be locked from the inside.
Okay. I know that. Okay. Okay, so my mage hand is a little like skeletal kind of hand thing. Can I send it under the door to help me out with this lock? I can't see what's on the other side, but it's a little skeleton that moves on its own. It's not like the spectral thing.
Okay. I would say in any other case, yeah, absolutely. But this thing is locked tight. There's no space for it to like slip under.
Makes sense.
But you do get the sense you were really close with that 17. So if Samara does want to help, I mean,
Guidance.
Guidance. Is that a D4?
There we go.
God, you got
Okay.
it.
Yep. Okay. You finally,
No
after
problem.
30 minutes of messing with this thing, it finally opens.
I got it, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Yo, you wanna try this next time?
Yeah, maybe I do.
Stop bickering.
All right. You descend into the dungeon. This room is dark and dank, smelling of mold and stagnant water. On the walls hang multiple sets of shackles to hold intruders. The ground is lined with rotting piles of straw. And you can see... with your eyeballs. See with your eyeballs. You can see that there appears to be... there appears to be like 2 walls here, and the doors are all bars, except for the one directly in front of you. God, map, please, dude. Okay, here you go. So you descend some stairs and you find a dungeon. Yeah, so this one is a big oak door and directly in front of you. But all of the other doors are just bars, and you can tell this is, yep, this is a dungeon. There's lots of cells. And there seems to be people in the cells, but there are no guards down here currently.
Well.
Okay. Yeah, Adon just walks over and nothing happens.
I'll follow Adon's exact path.
Okay, no problem. You make it over there.
Okay.
Nothing happens. You make it over there. All right. So in front of you is a very large door. You can see that it is not locked, but it is big and heavy.
Hold on. I'm gonna like kind of go towards like the bottom crack of the door and see if I can hear anybody talking or if I can see like any movement or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that there seems to be a low light on the other side. You can hear someone frustrated yelling, and you hear a squawk of distress. And you can hear like,
Damn it! Come on, give me one of your feathers.
I'm gonna turn to.
I'm gonna
How many
relay
feet
that.
away is that? That's 50 feet. I can't whisper 50 feet away. Well.
These people appear to be laying down. It's kind of dark, so you don't know if they're sleeping or if they're dead.
How dark?
Dim. There are torches around, so it's not like pitch black.
Don, what are you doing?
I'm trying to talk to this guy.
Why?
Because I want to know if there's anybody else that's been down here. I want to know who stole the thing. Because we're not gonna find the freaking cloak if he can't find it.
Well, yeah, but we could just kill him.
Well, then we don't know still don't know where the cloak is.
I can locate the fucking cloak, Adon.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yes.
and then I'll say, oh, then help me open this door.
Samara's just like rubbing her temples.
Well, you don't tell me these things.
You never shut up.
Who can open this door?
I can.
You want to shove it open?
Samara is gonna make everybody step back, and she's kicking the fucking door open.
All right. Kick
Girl
it.
boss. Girl
Kick
boss.
it.
Boss.
In your tuxedo. Roll me athletics.
Boss.
Girl boss. Oh.
You want to use one of your nat 20s?
Sure,
Got
what the fuck
3.
not?
Okay. Right. Samara uses one of her nat 20s. Tell me what this looks like as you fucking break this door down.
Samara's just kind of fed up with all the shit that's been happening, especially the 30 minutes to unlock that last fucking door. So she's literally gonna sweep everybody back and then just fucking kick it. She's pissed. She's done.
Excellent. The door flies off of its hinges and just smash, just collides into the ground. Dust kicks up. People sneeze and cough. And what you see on the other side is an enormous, luxurious room. Tapestries of shimmering silk and embroidered jewels hang off of the stone, and torches on the wall illuminate a large wooden pedestal with a gilded, bejeweled cage. The cage contains a huge, magnificent bird. It sits on a wooden perch the size of a tree, its feathers shining like dancing flames in the low light of the room. Beside the bird is a stout, middle-aged man dressed in ornate clothing and a cloak matching the firebird's feathers. He is trying to yank another feather from the bird and says,
My cloak is not magnificent enough for my guests. Give it here. Come back here.
and as the door smashes down, he's like,
Why are you here? Who are you? What the fuck did you do to my door?
Kicked it down.
I think
I'm
you
sorry.
can see that, Adon.
Kicked it down.
Well, then why did he ask? And then I'm gonna draw my weapon and just approach him.
he draws his greatsword and he says,
You must be here for the bird and my cloak. Prepare to die.
Have you ever considered that we're here because a lot of people want you dead? No,
Can
roll
I
initiative.
possibly, before all that, just cast hold person?
So he is immediately going to spring into combat.
Cool.
So if you
No worries.
beat him into border, then yes. Make sure you select your tokens.
Hey, a Dawn.
Quaggus.
Twinsies.
Yeah.
So close. That's fine.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Yeah, I'll let you guys beat him a little bit.
Okay, this is gonna be spicy. All right, Dawn, you go first. You see his drawn his great sword.
Dope. I'm gonna move up here, and then my spider's gonna crawl in my pocket, and then move right up on him.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action insightful fighting.
Okay. His deception.
Oof.
Nat 2021.
Dang. That's crazy. I'm gonna use my nat 20 on that roll.
Okay. Let's see. What is your modifier for? Okay, so you
Plus
beat
4,
him.
yeah.
Yep, you beat him.
Yeah. Okay.
So
dope.
you see that Baron Yuri is wearing very ornate armor. It's plate armor. It is serious stuff. And he
This
like
guy.
slams down his helmet, and you can tell, oh, this is a walking tank here. And the way that he holds his greatsword, you can tell he is a seasoned fighter. This is not going to be easy.
Nah, this guy.
Perfect.
This guy. I'm gonna cast blur on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell my little hex bug to attack it, and then it goes right after me, I believe.
That sounds right.
What's its attack? Okay, so here we roll a d20, and then we add my intelligence. What's my intelligence?
Is it a +2?
5. It's a +5.
Okay, that is absolutely a
I'm
hit.
so smart. Wow, that's
Schmirch.
crazy.
Schmirch, schmirch.
And then it will hit it for. Sorry, I have to find the tab. Oh,
No, you're
God.
fine. You're fine.
1d8. Oh, okay.
Sad.
Well, this plus my proficiency. Our proficiency bonus is 3 right now, right? Or 2? 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does 4 points of damage.
Very
Woo!
nice.
Yeehaw.
And
Stabs
that
him in
is
the
my
boot.
turn.
Rawr! Okay, Alaris, it is your turn. So you see, everyone can see that the bird is completely agitated, flapping its wings. It is this brilliant looking creature. It looks almost as if it were a peacock, just made out of these like iridescent, shimmering colors. It is very, very beautiful to behold. And you can tell it is in great distress right now. It is your turn.
Okay, Alaris is gonna move into the room. She is going to cast, as her bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, please ignore the numbers. I thought I was gonna info you, but it didn't. And then she is going to shoot him with her longbow, 3 times.
Okay. His AC is 18.
Okay. Sounds
Hey.
good. The first one, I'm gonna use my Dread Ambusher on, so if it hits, it takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay. That plus space 1d8. And then also the Hunter's Mark, which is what? What do I roll for Hunter's Mark again?
A
It's been so
1d6.
long since we've done combat.
Right?
Actually, I think I have a button for it. I do have a button for it. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So that is 16 damage.
Okay, next one is a miss.
Mhm.
And the next one
That's a hit.
is also Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so the first arrow hits, second flies wide, and then the third one hits as well. Tell me where these arrows.
Yeah, so I think she's aiming for the joints between his armor. So being quite precise, she doesn't use her bow all that often. So she hit with one The second one probably bounced off his shoulder, and then the third one hit maybe in the other side in the joints in his arms, where the
Okay.
armor connects.
Sounds good. Yeah. He goes, ah, ah, ah. Anything else for you?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. Nell, it is your turn.
Alright. In the time that Adon was unlocking the door, she would have put on her stuff from her bag that she collected. And she's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's taking out her frying pan. You're a very awful man, and like she swings her fry pan. However, instead of her, because she's not there next to him, she is actually casting spiritual weapon.
Oh.
And
Yes, baby.
a fry pan made of constellations and stars shows up next to him and
So fun.
takes a whack at him.
Okay. Love it. Armor class is 18.
Okay. Okay, where there you are.
14 is a
14.
miss.
I'm gonna use a blessing.
Okay, yeah, re-roll that. Nell uses blessing.
Oh.
Oh, another 14. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so you see, I think it hits, but it just like blings right off of his plate armor. He's like, what the fuck is that?
So that was just bonus action.
Mm-hmm. You still have your action and you moved.
I moved. Can I do a dash instead?
If you want, you can.
Yeah. 1, 2. Just gonna go right up next to her fry pan. In the
Okay.
bug.
Cool. Sounds good. The bird flails against its cage and it seems to cry out in misery. It seems very confused, very agitated, especially with all the sounds of battle. It is now Baron Yuri's turn. The Baron, he has a multi-attack. So he makes 3 attacks with his greatsword. We're gonna do the first one on the hex bug.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Okay.
22, 21. It is going to use its. Oh, never mind. The disadvantage still hits. Go ahead.
Okay. So he uses, he does 14 damage.
That's very fun. I don't know how much HP it has. This is math.
Let's see,
2,
more than half of
5.
its, yeah, okay.
5 times my artifice level. It's fine right now.
2d6. Okay. It actually does 9 more damage. So that is a total of 23. You can see as Baron Yuri slaps it with his greatsword that it moves like an extension of his arm. He is completely masterful with this. And he has widened his stance. He's held his ground. And in that same swing, he brings it over towards the spiritual weapon. I don't know if you can attack a spiritual weapon, but he's gonna try anyway. Can you attack a spiritual weapon? Attack a spiritual
I don't know if
weapon.
I've seen anyone try.
I think you can.
Can it be attacked? Come on, Reddit. No. Okay, it isn't a creature. So he like swings anyway. He sees that it just goes right through. He's like, "Rawr!" And then he's gonna try to bring it his last attack on Nell. 28.
What's your AC now?
19.
Oh, meat still beats. Damn it.
2d6. Okay, you take 21 slashing damage. It is gruesome,
hurts.
rending. That's going to be the end of his turn. Samara, it is your turn.
Hold person.
Okay.
Sorry, let me find it really quick. Okay. There we go. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay. Wisdom. 13. But he has Indomitable. He fails the saving throw, but he's gonna re-roll. He rolls a 20. So you
That's
see
crazy.
the spell beginning to take effect. He's like, "Arr!" and he just like roars out, and he breaks through it with sheer tenacity. So he only has one Indomitable left.
Okay. And then I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Nell.
Sounds good.
Yeah, for 9 points now.
Very nice.
And I think I will move into the room right there.
Okay, perfect. It is now Adon's turn.
So I am just gonna hit him, I think. Well, I have to move up first. So I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Where's my hitting juice? There it is. I did not realize I now have extra attack. I'm very happy. 1, 2. Oh, do either of those hit?
The 23 absolutely hits.
Wonderful. Oh, and that's sneak attack because of the insightful fighting. So that's 11. That's 18.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, what's it called? Wait, hold on. Is mending a bonus action?
Mending, I think, takes a minute.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Yeah, mending takes a minute.
Okay,
Unless
cool.
it might be different if you are an artificer, though.
Yeah, there's something special with my little guy. Oh, it does it itself. Okay, so never mind. For its little bonus action, I'm going to do the repair thing. So 2d8 plus proficiency for it, and then it is going to attack.
Okay.
Again. Oh, guys, that's an intelligence roll from me. Oh, a 13 doesn't hit, does it?
No, armor class is 18.
Okay, cool. And then it heals. I'm rolling like crap. 4, 3, 7. Okay, cool. And that was my whole turn.
Okay. Alaris, it is your turn. You can see that Nell has taken a hefty blow. The invention of Adon's has taken a hefty blow.
Yeah.
The Baron does look kind of bloodied now. You can see that he's definitely slowing down after y'all have been wailing on him.
Okay. Alaris is gonna scoot up a little bit closer, but not too much. Probably about there. Yeah, right there. And she's gonna take another couple shots at him with her bow.
Okay.
Long bow. Can I change that to one of my nat 20s?
Yeah, absolutely. Alaris uses a nat 20. Let's go ahead. Wait, before you do damage, do you want to do it times 2 or do you want to roll 2 times? Because you turn it into a crit.
Yeah. I want to roll twice.
Okay. Go ahead and hit longbow twice.
1, 2. Oh, well, apparently I wanted
There
to
you go.
double it.
Oh, nice.
Plus
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
So that you won't get the +5 2 times. So that is
sorry.
16, 21, 25 damage.
Nice. And then I will use longbow number 2. Do I have any advantages right now?
You have 1 blessing.
We'll use it.
All right.
Aha!
That's a hit.
Skew and Peskew.
Very nice. All right, he takes 2 more arrows. And you can see that the sort of haleness that he had, the bloodlust, you're definitely stopping his momentum.
Give up now and you won't have to necessarily die.
I won't give up. My firebird, I will slay all of you.
Well, you can certainly try.
I wink.
Nice. Nell, it is your turn.
All right, she's gonna try and backhand her celestial fry pan.
Yeah. 9.
9.
You have one
given
blessing.
another- Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay, Nell uses blessing. That's a
Yeah.
hit. Oh yeah, slap him with a frying pan. Do
You
it.
Bonk.
Bonk.
I'm clicking damage, but not coming out.
Oh, weird.
Oh, it asks what level.
Yep. My brain. There we go.
10. Very solid. You hear a dong, just echoes through this chamber.
Okay, bonus. That was my action. Just gonna try and reach for him. It's just, you could use yourself for so much better, you awful selfish man. And she wants to
I love no
inflict.
trash talk.
Yes, baby.
Yay! Look at that necromancy.
All right. Oh my god. Okay, roll me that attack. Inflict wounds. Holy shit.
Get him.
That is not in my list for some reason. Okay.
First level is 3d10, and then it is. Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck?
It says second level or higher increases 1d10 for each slot level.
Yeah, it's not showing up for me to actually click in my list. For some
Do you mind
reason.
if I poke through your thing?
Yeah.
I think where's it? Inflict wounds.
First level.
Uh,
Yeah, because normally there's
Pack.
a thing.
I think that should fix it. Yep, it's
There
at the
we
very
go.
bottom now. Cool.
And we can do some real damage now.
Alright. That is a hitch. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Get him.
Doing it at level 2.
Okay. Excellent. So that is 19 necrotic damage. Can you tell me what this spell looks like as we see Nixian Nell use Nixian magic for the first time?
Yeah, she's like reaching for him. I imagine she like grabs his knee or something. He's probably a tall man, and like her hand just starts to kind of like sparkle with twinkling starlight, and then it's just darkness just slowly envelops his knee, and he just drains the crap out of him.
Oh my god. Excellent. However, one sec. So like you reach for him and you grab him. The firebird feather cloak that he's wearing, it gets in between the way of this. He can, as a reaction, using the firebird cloak, use 3 charges to negate 4d8 necrotic damage. 8. Okay.
Damn.
So he takes
That
2
sucks.
necrotic damage. Okay, so what you see is literally 3 feathers out of... So what you see, the firebird cloak has 6 brilliant feathers like up at the top. It's made completely out of the feathers, but they're extremely large ones at the top. 3 of them immediately begin to fall off and they wilt. And there are only 2 remaining. So he negates all that damage. 3. Takes 3 damage from this. You just hear this wailing coming from this creature right next to all of you as this happens. How does everyone react to all this like really powerful magic that Nell has just cast? It looks like it would have been
Samara's-
devastating.
Samara is so fucking excited. She's like, go now, go, get him, do it.
Alaris is
Hurt
like
him.
trying to like get a better look.
I don't think I noticed, really.
Samara's just like her little cheerleader. She's like, go, get him now, hit him.
As
Take him
As
out
far
of the
as,
knees!
as
his
far as
kneecaps
Adon
out.
knows, she's just always been able to do this. I just haven't noticed yet. So
Yeah, now so this cloak more or less eats up the majority of your spell, and it just feels like an immense waste. As you see those lifeless feathers come down, it just seems like a selfish act. Anything else you'd like to do?
She's just gonna glare at him.
He just like stares at you. He's like, that's 3 more feathers I'm going to have to pull out of that damn chicken. All because of you. The bird cries. Then it's the Baron's turn. He is going to attack... Well, he knows he can't attack the spiritual weapon now. Oh shit, sorry, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's going to attack a Dawn...
okay.
Bug. And the bug again. Okay. First
Bug is
one
dead.
is a Dawn. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
I'm blurred. I'm currently blurred.
Okay, what does that mean?
Oh, he has disadvantage.
Okay. 22 will still hit, but it won't be a crit.
Okay.
Might
okay.
save your life.
Okay. So you only take 14 damage. Yeah, he was hitting really hard before. Definitely not hitting as hard. He's struggling. All these arrows sticking out of him. His movements are stiff. You can see that the plate armor is locking up in places. So it's not as hard as it could have been.
Okay.
And then the second attack goes for the bug. And then the third attack goes for the bug.
The bug is going to deflect attack and impose disadvantage on one of those.
Okay.
Well, they both never. Okay, never mind. They both hit.
Okay, the 16 and the 15?
Yeah, the 16
Okay.
and the 15.
Right. So it takes 25 damage.
Still up.
Okay,
Pug is-
cool.
Damn.
Shamara, it is your turn.
I think
He's very
Oh,
fucked up.
good. Hope he stays like that. Let's see, 30 feet. You know what? Just for good measure, Samara's gonna move up a little bit, and this is perfect. She is going to cast Bane, at first level.
Okay.
And so he needs to make a charisma saving throw of 17, or else he has to subtract 1d4 from his attack rolls.
Okay,
Sick.
he fails. Rolls a 7.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'll do that.
What does your spell look like?
I think at this point it's kind of, she's like just flicking her wrist out towards him, and it's like very kind of looks like dark shadows this time. So it's kind of subtle, and it's gonna go around him and like wrap like shackles around his wrist. And then where the heck did it go? Oh damn, that's a lot. Where'd it go? I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word at 3rd level. So I'm gonna get Adon, no. And Alaris, have you been hit?
Nope.
No, cool.
But
Adon
the
and
bug
Mel.
has.
Can I heal the bug? I don't think I can.
I think you can. It counts as
I
an
think you
ally.
can, yeah.
I mean, oh, why the heck not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, mass healing word. You heal 12 hit points. What does mass healing word look like as you cast it?
I think Samara's kind of just like, well, looks like they got this in the bag. So she's just gonna back up to where she was, lean against the wall, and then just like swing her arm, and it's just gonna be like as if a wave just flung out from her hand and just splash all over everybody. But it's kind of just like turns into like glitter.
I love it. Basically like sea spray. Like
Yeah.
from waves. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
sparkling in sunlight. Excellent. Dawn, it is your turn.
Dope. how does it look like? So the cloak is on top of his armor?
Yes.
Is it like, do you like do a little cute
Yeah,
little
it's
bow in the front?
Yes, it clasps in the front.
I'm gonna use mage hands, and I'm gonna try to undo the clasp in the front. So you see like this little like mechanical skeleton hand like pop off of my hand. It like crawls up its leg and like tries to unclasp it.
Okay, sounds good. I would say sleight of hand or arcana, whichever one you want.
We'll freaking see. Where's sleight of 3? What's arcana? 8? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, well I'm do I have a blessing left?
No, but you do have a nat 20.
I'll use my nat 20.
Okay. Adon uses their last nat 20. Absolutely. Tell me what this looks like as you like remove the cloak.
I don't really do anything. You just see the hand moving up. It like crawls up its leg and whatever, undoes the clasp, and I guess I just like catch it behind as it falls off of him.
Okay.
And so...
you can add the Firebird feather cloak to your inventory now.
Dope.
Okay.
He goes, how dare you! First you enter my home, you break down my door, now you thieves! Thieves!
Okay. Whatever, dude.
Okay.
And then my bug will attack it.
Okay. 24 is a hit.
Wonderful. It's 2d8. Plus 3. So 11 damage from my bug.
Okay. Yeah, the bug immediately just bashes into him and he staggers. He looks like he's about to fall down.
Okay.
Alaris, it is your turn.
Okay, Alaris is going to scoot up around. Excuse me, pardon me, Adon, and she's gonna scoot. And she's gonna be attacking with some swords.
Do it.
End
it.
Attack, and it is a 1.
That's a
and
hit.
That, and that. And then a second attack. And that. And then a third attack. Oh.
Okay, that doesn't hit. That's a nat 1 into a 9. Yeah, that don't hit. But I think the reason the last one doesn't hit is because he is cut down. Tell me what this looks like.
Dead.
So, as Alaris is kind of like scurrying up to attack with her sword, she kind of like slides past Adon, and as she's sliding past, she takes her swords and she slices the guy at the knees to take him out, kind of where Nell had reached in and grabbed with her darkness. So she knows it's weak there, so that's where she comes in with her swords.
Nice.
So
And then the Baron falls, gushing blood everywhere.
Nice.
He writhes around in pain, screaming. Then eventually he stops moving.
yeah, we gotta get out of here.
The bird continues to scream and screech, frightened even more so now that there's a body.
Does the bird look hurt?
You can see that the bird does look kind of bloodied where some feathers have been just crudely ripped out. Otherwise, it seems to be okay.
Okay.
So my thoughts are we leave the cloak for the people and we just teleport back with the bird right now because we're here and you can just grab it and take it in the portal with us.
Did they ask for the cloak back? It's kind of a nice cloak.
I mean, they said it would help them. I mean, you could take it if you want. I don't really have any qualms about it, but...
No, do they need the cloak back? Should I take the cloak?
Um,
I'm not gonna ask either of the pirates here. I'm sorry,
Yeah, like,
Samara.
Alaris is like, eh.
No, I mean, I think we should leave it.
Oh, okay.
Just leave it like with a little note. Just
I'll
like
put a note.
I can
return
I can
to the Aristo cut shop.
I can send a message to Pero right now.
Sure.
okay, I will cast Sending.
Okay.
What level is that?
Oh dear lord, I don't know where any of my stuff is anymore.
Well, she's sending Alright a note that just says, sorry, but he was a jerk. And then I'll like put it on the body.
Okay. So you do find a number of things in this room if you want to be a loot goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you do find the plate armor, which is really ornate and on his body, but he's wearing it. You find that his greatsword has a number of jewels embedded into the hilt. It is very, very flashy. There is basically an equivalent of... There's an equivalent of 170 gold worth of fine tapestries, decorations, and jewels just strewn about in this room. And, yeah. Cloak.
Well, first, I'm gonna ask Alaris to, can you just give him a little stabby stab just for good measure?
Oh, sure, and she'll just sink her sword like right into a soft spot.
Yep. Dead. Very
Yeah,
dead.
he dead.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Okay, and now I'm going to cast Sending.
You send a short message of 25 words to a creature which you are familiar. Here's a message, and you might recognize you as the sender and can answer in a like manner immediately.
Yeah, it's like the stone, but we don't need it.
Okay, what message do you want to send?
Okay, I will say, Pero. I'm like counting, so this is. Are you gonna help? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We killed the Baron. He's in the dungeon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. No, I can't say that. We're leaving the cloak for you. I don't know what to say in the last part. It was nice meeting you.
It's 20.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
XO.
I'll do the XO.
That's cute. Okay, yeah, so you send the spell. What does it look like when you cast a spell?
I think, since this is the first time Samara has cast this spell, I think it's more her eyes will glaze over, and normally it's like I'm saying it in my head, but since this is her first time, she's actually going to be quietly saying it to herself. So, I mean, if you guys are just standing there, you'll hear it. And then when she's done, she'll come to.
Okay, excellent. So they are able to reply immediately, and they say, "Unfortunate, I have to go to the dungeon, but I'll send someone. Thank you so much for your help. If you need clothes, you know where to find me."
Perfect.
Nice. Master DM. Let's get out of here then.
Yeah.
Yes.
First, do we want to cast Speak with Animals? So that the bird's not freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, it's still
Can
going
we
like
not-
squawk, squawk,
Or
squawk.
can we not do that anymore?
No, we can
Write that
definitely
down.
do that. However, we're taking it from one prison and giving it to another. I don't know if we want to talk to it.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. No, I'm sure Calibar will take wonderful care of this bird.
We can make it part of an agreement.
I think we would have had to have done that at the beginning.
I think I can
Got our egg.
I think I can cast Sending again. Who cares about the egg?
I care about the egg. What if it is one of these?
It could just lay another one then. Right? That's how eggs work.
Want to take the bird with us instead? We still need Kalimdor for the weird little cradle thing.
Well, let's just take the bird back. You know,
Okay,
we'll talk.
let's
we'll
just go.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well, Calibar will calm it down when we get there.
This is too complicated.
No.
Okay. Anyways, everybody.
No, as you're standing next to the body of the Baron, You see that on one of his hands, there are many, I mean, both hands have very many rings, but a specific one really seems to call out to you. It is gold with an amber stone, and it's like a beacon. For a split second, it's almost like looking at sunlight. And something about it just draws you in.
Oh god.
Oh dear lord.
Oh god.
You can tell just at a glance that this is a key.
I'm so glad you noticed.
This jerk had a key.
Well, it's a good thing he's dead then.
That fucking asshole, and I'm gonna kick him.
No, those two. She's like,
He didn't even eat it.
Well,
Dumbass.
good.
We almost missed that.
And knowing that we almost did that, I will search the body now. It's kind of gross. I don't like this guy, but I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation. With the 13, you find pretty much like what I described earlier.
Okay, good.
Nothing special on him, other than like a bunch of rings, which are part of that 170 gold equivalent of shit in here.
Nah. You guys ready to head back?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
would
Okay.
Avalon like the sword?
She has her own sword. Well, okay. Then I'll
We can
grab
add it
the
to our
sword.
collection.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt to have an extra
Add
sword, I
jeweled
guess.
greatsword to someone's inventory.
I don't want it.
I'll do it.
There you go. And then I will have everyone hold my hands, and then I'll.
This will
Birdie,
also hold
don't
the
bite
bird.
me. Birdie, don't
Okay.
bite me.
Do you want to grab the bird or do you want to grab the cage?
Would I know
I would
as
have
a
grabbed the cage.
as,
I would have
as
grabbed
a
the bird.
portal person that if I grab the cage, the bird will also come with the cage?
Yeah, Guardian of Thresholds, you would know that this probably works like that.
Okay, yes, then I will grab the cage.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you see Adon putting their hand in to touch the bird.
I'm gonna
Nope.
smack her hand away.
So, Adon,
I'm
you
getting
do
the
remember
bird.
that the way to cast the return spell is to touch your chin. So you're gonna need
Yeah.
one free hand.
Yeah, everybody put their hand on like my shoulders or my head or something.
Yeah,
We'll
Laris
put
has
mine on
her
her
hand
face.
on your head. No, she
Yeah,
needs her
this is-
feet.
No, it's gonna
This
be
is
like
highly
this.
uncomfortable.
It's gonna be like
Okay.
this, so then she can do this.
It's a
And then we see a whirl of light just blink out of existence. The wooden platform no longer has a large
It's a very fatty cage.
no longer has a large gilded cage on it anymore. Oh my god. Words are hard. Okay. It's almost like exhaling and having no further breath to push out. Your breath is sucked out. You will feel empty for a split second. And then you return to the familiar sound of a storm. Thundering and crashing all around you. You are spat out of time and space and find yourselves again in the tower of Calibor.
Kalimdor now.
We just call him Cal.
So you're in this circular building and all of a sudden you wink back into existence and there is now a very large golden cage. And as the group of you turn to look, that's where we're going to end our session.
Alright, that's...
So the scene fades to black. And... Scene fades to black, and what we see is familiar sight. A dark dungeon, thousands and thousands of miles underneath the surface, lit by green flames. And we see a pair of golden eyes in the darkness peering out, fixating on the Prince of Devils. And it says,
I have spoken to my mistress. We have come to an arrangement for your freedom. Send your agent. Retrieve her. Or dispose of her, whatever means necessary.
the camera shifts over to the Prince of Devils bound to this throne. And he hesitates. He drops the quill on the extremely large tome in front of him, ancient paper. And he looks down at it, considering. A lengthy moment passes before he says, "Yes, I can do this." Nell, you have drawn the Flames card. You will now have a powerful devil as an enemy.
That's dope as fuck, dude.
Oh god.
Sorry. That's gonna
God.
suck.
But
That's gonna
it makes
suck.
sense. Because now she's a champion of Nyx. She's one of the. That's super powerful.
Yeah.
Only seems right.
Hey, the cards tell the story for me. It's easy.
I fucking love this campaign.
Oh god. This is so good. All right. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I hope that y'all enjoyed this episode. We played Outfitted with Artifice. This is one of the Uncaged Anthology adventures. This particular one was written by Notes Chai Power. Chai Power is a non-binary artist and author. You can find them over here. This is their Twitter, Chai Latte Musing. Thank you so much for an awesome adventure. This was really, really cool. I really appreciate it. And this is from Volume 2 of Uncaged Anthology. If any of you are interested in finding out more about Uncaged Anthology, you can check out that link there. It is available for purchase at DM's Guild. Very, very much recommended. Super awesome stories. And we're going to go around real quick and reintroduce ourselves. Tell us where we can find you and what was your favorite part of the game today. And we'll start off with EJ.
Oh, hi, my name is EJ. You can find me here on Fridays at the Monty Hall, on Wednesdays with Bravo, who's usually here. And you can also find me on Twitter at emeanly. And my favorite part of the night, I don't know what it was. I think I just really like heists in general. I like planning and like making the map and like sneaking around. So I guess just like the general ball sneaking part was my favorite part.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Next we have Dungeon Dame.
It's me. You can find me here and over on Twitter and Instagram. And then every other Sunday, I play a D&D game over on Mid-Level Crisis Live. That will be this Sunday and then every other Sunday. Super fun. Very much enjoyed that game. And then my favorite part of tonight's session was now going primal.
Oh yeah.
That was
Very cool.
That was also my favorite. You had it all timed and everything. I don't know if y'all caught it, but
I saw you counting down.
yeah. High five. We pulled it off. Yes. Woo. Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
It was really good.
Thank you. Next we have Giggly.
Hi guys, I'm Giggly. You can find me here at Giggly Dendrolagus or on Twitter at Giggly Dendro. Yeah, we're in the middle of playing BioShock 2 right now, so that's pretty dope. I gotta say my favorite part was Nell's primordial form, but also just Adon's shenanigans this whole fucking episode. And the winking. Oh my fucking god. That
They
was-
learned a new trick, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
Dawn's gonna start winking at Avalon.
It's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
Is Dawn gonna wink at Simus?
Okay,
I
that's
don't
for
think
next week.
I don't think she would know better. So I think she's going
No.
to.
Oh my god.
We'll see next
We'll see what they do. Yeah. Tune in next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. And last but not least, we have the Lady May.
Hey, I'm May. I can be found on the internets, Lady May, MEA. Most often, though, I am here, various one-shots, but most often Fridays, playing Nell, who's now a Twilight Domain cleric, in addition to being her scholar chef. And yeah, Dawn is just, oh my god,
Thanks.
perfect.
It was so good. Oh my gosh. And yeah, wow. Can't believe you pulled off that that comet card. Just being like, yeah, no, let's
Calm down, everyone.
just stop. You know, you're like, just put your weapons down, just stop.
They're like, oh dang, you right. Okay.
They're like, damn. Okay.
I'm excited
Level
because
9.
I'm still holding onto Avalon's card from last week, and it'll come into play on Friday. This is the card I pulled, and I went, oh fuck. So
Oh, great. Love that.
Yay.
good. Thank you so much, everyone, for all of your tips and all of your contributions. Without you, none of this would be possible. I appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you to our Patreons. If you are unfamiliar with what our Patreons get, you can find out by checking out the link there in chat. We also have a new YouTube. I would love you so much forever and always if you can please head over to our YouTube and hit the like and subscribe button. So far, we only have the Unbound trailer, but it's such a good thing to watch. It's so good. You can go watch it as many times as you want over there. Just to help us get everything set up, we're going to be uploading all of our TTRPG episodes there, so you'll find all of that there pretty shortly. And thank you so much for being here. I love all of you so much. If you want to find more of me, I will be back here tomorrow. As an engineer, we are going to have our Folks and Tales game. That is our once-a-month game with all of our whimsical folktale stories, and it's really, really fun. It's very chaotic, too. Last episode, they started the adventure in a washing machine. So if you like that kind of energy, definitely come check us out tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We love you. Hope to see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.